Starting out on fish can be kind of daunting, but how long would it take to go from a complete noob to having the best rods in the game? Well, there's only one way to find out. We're gonna have to go back to our newbie ways. And guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers since this is my brand new channel. I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe and like this video. Thank you, and now let's go back to being a complete noob. And we're in. But I'm not gonna stay on my main account for long. Of course, if we're gonna go from level 0 all the way to getting the new rod, we're gonna have to start on a brand new account. So let me go ahead and log out of this one and start up a new one. And here we go. I'm officially on the noob to ethereal rod account. We're level 1, and of course, we just gained 200 cash by joining the game. All right, let's go. I'm officially a noob. Dude, it's been a while since I've done a challenge like this. This is gonna be so fun. All right, so first things first, let's make sure to talk to the guy that gives us a little bit of XP. And now, usually, I'm sure most of you guys start by fishing right here. Well, not me. What I'm gonna try to do is avoid buying any sort of vehicles. I mean, later, I might buy the 30x luck. But for now, I'm not gonna buy any vehicles. I'm not gonna buy any cash. I don't want to spend Robux. I'm gonna try to do this as much as possible like you guys would. If you were a fresh account, that is. So first things first, I'm actually gonna traverse the sea by jumping. Yes, this is gonna take a while. Bear with me.
3 hours later.
Yeah, there we go. Leveled up already just by jumping across the water. All right, so the reason I've come here is quite obvious, guys. You can actually skip the whole process of fishing to get boats because currently you can acquire yourself a submarine. So what we can do is go ahead and talk to Dr. Glimmerfin. There's actually no level requirement here, I'm pretty sure anyway, so we can literally just get the drill off him and start drilling. All right, there we go. We got the drill off of Dr. Glimmerfin. So now, if we just go up here, what we can do is just start drilling for, obviously, parts for the submarine. And once we have that done, that is officially step 1 of the challenge done. Oh, by the way, of course, you could get the ethereal prism rod at possibly like level 15, and that would be just by trading everything over from one account to the other. I'm gonna do this 100% without trading. It's all gonna be done from this guy right here. No external help. I'm literally gonna do it with just me in my own server, and that's it. All right, so straight away, we've gotten metal panels. We just need 4 more things, I believe. Okay, we've got the windows. And there we go. Okay, we've gotten all the parts for the submarine. Let's make our way back. So now I believe I can just plug them directly in. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. We're doing it already, bro. I'm literally level 2 building a submarine. This is so sick. All right, that's it. That should be the submarine built. Maybe I should talk to Dr. Glimmerfin. Let's go ahead and speak to this crazy-looking dude. And here we go. We can spawn the submarine and get Mariana's Veil already, guys. This is nuts. Now, the one thing that I will buy just to make this challenge a little bit easier on myself is the boats. Actually, should I? In fact, I don't even need to buy that. Let's just go over to the shipwright and spawn it in. Oh, wait, I can spawn a submarine right here. And there she is! The beautiful sub. All right, so next up, we've got to get off of the flimsy rod. Currently, I've got literally the starter rod. It's terrible. You guys already know it. Wait, what is this? The starter pack? No, thank you, buddy. Oh, wait, it's done that bug. Yo! It's done that bug where it makes me go really fast. Sometimes this happens on new accounts. I have no idea why. Yo, my submarine is zooming. All right, so if you guys didn't know, apparently Ancient Islay got a big buff lay. Why do I keep doing that, bro? Ancient Isles got a buff. And apparently you can make a lot of money there. So it used to be the Atlantean Storm and the Grand Reef. That's where you could make a lot of money in the past. Now people are saying it's Ancient Isles and, of course, Mariana Veil. So I'm going to test this theory out super quickly. Let's go over towards Ancient Islay. Let's actually go to the waterfall area because that used to be the best money maker. Okay, let's park up right here. So you see, guys, that's why I went ahead and got the submarine because you can take it all around the world, by the way. So it's really handy that you can literally build that submarine straight away. You don't have to save up money to get a boat. You just get one for free now. All right, so first things first, let's get fishing in here. Our very first cast. What? Can I seriously not reach the water? Nah. How bad is the flimsy rod, bro? No way. Okay, there we go. How many shakes is this going to be? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, 20 shakes. That's not too bad, I guess. Wait, huh? Am I hacking? Did it just jump up like half? Wait, what just happened? Is the flimsy rod broken right now, guys? Why did it jump like half? All right, let's watch the progress on this one. Is it gonna jump? Oh, what? No! Is the flimsy rod broken? Wait! There's no way. Is it actually broken? I promise you guys, I am not hacking right now. I have no idea what's going on with the flimsy rod. And it feels really easy to control. Nah, that is crazy. All All right, so there's actually going to be two things that I will spend some Robux on. Don't hate me for this, but it's just going to make my life a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and buy sell inventory. Okay, there we go. We've got the sell anywhere. And the other thing is I'm going to put the 2x look on. The 2x look isn't going to help me with a lot, but it does actually help me with my macro because I've set up a macro for the auto shakes. And if I just show you guys super quickly, it has to go off of the 2x server look. Wait, is it not working? Is my macro not working? Okay, there we go. So I made this macro myself. It will do the auto shakes for me. So it's just going to save me a ton of time. But unfortunately, I need this icon to be down here in order for it to work. Bro, why is the flimsy rod OP? Why does this feel so easy to use? This is actually nuts. Also, I realized another thing. When I go onto a fresh account on Fish, I have way higher FPS. I think on my main account, I'm holding too many fish in my inventory, which is killing my FPS on the game. All right, let's see how much money we've made already. We've only caught like 6 fish, but let's see how much that sells for. 500. Is that it? Oh, dude. Oh, we're going to be here a while. All right, let's speed up this next fishing part and let's just get on with it, dude. This is gonna take a while. All right, I've been fishing for a little while. As you can see, we've got a 60 catch streak right now. Is 60 gonna be enough? Let's go ahead and sell inventory. Are you kidding me, dude? That's all that I made? I just made 2,800? Okay, the problem is I've got a really bad rod, so I'm kind of struggling to make money here. Maybe Forsaken Shores would be better. I honestly have no idea. I don't know where I'm supposed to fish right now. Potentially Forsaken Shores would be best and go for the Captain's Goldfish, but either way, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep fishing here. All I'm trying to do is get up to 7,000 cash. Once we're at 7,000, we should be chilling.
15 minutes later.
All right, come on. We're up to 100 fish caught in a row. Please let this be enough. Oh, I've got a treasure map as well. No, I'm so close. I'm actually so close. Okay, we only need 104 more cash. We can get this, guys. We can get this. Okay, I think that should have been enough now. Let's just check. Sell inventory. We did it. You can now purchase steady rod from Rosley. Okay, that is basically all that I was after, guys. Getting the steady rod is basically what you want to get if you're a noob. Going from nothing to steady rod is pretty quick. As you saw, I made 7,000 cash fairly quickly. That's probably not even the best fishing spot. I just wanted to try out Ancient Isles. I think the problem with that spot... oh, I can't get that. Let me down. I think the problem with this spot at Ancient Isles is you need a better rod. At least I've got my super quick submarine. All right, so let me make my way over towards Roslet Bay. And then, of course, I'm going to buy the steady rod and we can move on with this challenge. What? I think my submarine's bugged. It's not opening. Look, I press open submarine. Are you kidding? No. Surely not. Am I stuck in here? There's no way. Guys, I'm actually stuck. I'm 100% stuck. Oh, okay, I'm free. Yo, that was close. Okay, so in order to get the steady rod, we've got to go right over here where the blacksmith is. And here it is, steady rod. Make sure you're not buying the one next to it. The one next to it is the rapid rod, but we don't need it. Why is my E not working? Hello? Okay, I might have to restart this server. This is just not working for some reason. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? How am I here chilling in the submarine, bro? I was trying to buy the steady rod. How did I... What? I've never had that on Fish. I just teleported. That is so weird. All right, let me go ahead and get the steady rod now. There we go. Sick! We got it! All right, so here's the thing, guys. Now that we have the steady rod, we've got to aim for the next rod. And that is actually going to be the champion's rod. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not going to bore you with this part. It's going to take a while because the champion's rod costs me 80,000 cash. So I think what I'm going to do is definitely make my way down to the best money earning spot in Fish. I kind of wanted to save this part for later in the video, but because I'm already an hour into the challenge, I'm gonna make this a lot easier on myself. So if you guys didn't know, one of the best money earning spots on Fish currently is actually the level 1 area of Mariana Vale. It's the lava area. And because we now have the steady rod, which has 100,000 max kilogram, we can actually go down there and catch some epic fish. Oh, yo, because my submarine is bugged. It's moving around so quick. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Look how fast I can spin in my submarine, bro. What? It's so quick. I can just zoom around. This is nuts. All right, here we go. We've made it to the level 1 area, which is going to be the volcanic vents. Wait, where is it? It's down here. Oh, here it is. Okay. I got a little bit lost. All right, let me pop out of here. And what I'm going to do next is actually set my spawn location to this area just in case I lag out or die or something crazy like that. So in order to set my spawn location, I do have to go to the innkeeper. And this is kind of crazy to say, but I barely have enough money for this. Setting a spawn spawn point only costs $35, but I have 95. So we have just enough. There we go. That's so crazy. All right, so the next thing is I actually do have to get the glimmerfin suit to level 1 just so that I can survive down here. Otherwise, I'm going to die from overheating. So let me go ahead and quickly get some lava crystals. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got myself some lava crystals. The next things I, of course, need is Inferno Hide, Blisterback Blenny, and Infernal Iguana Fish. Now, in order to get these, we've got to go over towards the lava fishing area. And here we go, the lava fishing area. Now, the epic thing about the steady rod is the shake button is huge, bro. Look at the size of it. You literally cannot miss it. The only downside is you've got to do about 10,000 gazillion shakes in order to actually catch a fish. I think it might be one of the worst rods in the game for shakes. Okay, wait, still doing that thing where it's jumping half the progress. Is that just these rods or is my game bugged right now? Am I in a bugged server? Okay, I got one of them, Infernal Iguana Fish. I still have to get the hide, and of course I need to get the Blenny, forgot the name of it. Oh god, it's big. I got big Infernal Iguana Fish. Frozen smoldering stingray. Bro, what is this steady rod the best rod in the game? What is going on? The shake button is huge. For some reason it completes half my progress, and I keep getting mutations or bigs. This is nuts. Steady rod best rod. Oh, wait, is that it? Am I getting it? What is that one? Ah, no, it's the smoldering stingray. All right, let me try to switch up locations because for some reason, I just cannot get this fish that I need. Dude, I swear it's not even a high rarity. All right, what I'm going to do, let me get 2x server luck on. That's not that much. Okay, there it is. All right, there we go. I'm currently level 19. I did actually just skip ahead a bit so you guys aren't completely bored watching me fish. I caught quite a few fish, and yes, don't worry, I did get the Blenny. Now, the only thing that I'm still missing is that hide or skin. I actually don't know what it's called. But before I keep fishing, I kind of want to see how much money I've made. I mean, I've been fishing here for a little bit. I've caught about 40 fish probably, so let's have a look. Oh, dude, that's so much better already. We made 8,900. Bro, that's like less than half the fish of what we did at Ancient Isles, and we made way more money. That's crazy. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap to the flimsy rod because I'm pretty sure the skin or the hide, I forgot the name of it. I'm pretty sure we should be able to catch you with the flimsy rod. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I'm actually so stupid. I just sold my Blenny. No. Now I can't trade it in. Oh, my days. I am so stupid. Why did I just do that? All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to grind here for a little while. Honestly, I might just grind here for like 30 minutes just to try and get my cash up. And of course, so that I can actually get the level 1 Glimmerfin suit. So I'll catch up with you guys in about 30 minutes time. All right, guys, here's the thing. As soon as I stopped recording, I actually ended up getting it. Basically, I was using the flimsy rod and I got this bad boy, the Inferno Hide. And I opened up my backpack and I realized this. I didn't even sell my Blisterback Blenny. And I think it's to do with my cell settings, if I have a look. Oh, it is. Bro, I actually got saved by my cell settings. No way. That is so sick. All right, so what I can do, I can actually go back to Dr. Glimmerfin before I die and trade everything in for the Glimmerfin 1 suit. All right, I'm actually getting pretty close to dying right now, so I really need to hurry back. Okay, it's just over there. Come on, little noob. I really wish I had a glider to go quicker, but I don't. All right, here we go. We made it back. So first things first, let's plug in the lava crystal. Next thing's gonna be the Inferno Hide. Then I need to do a Blenny. Let me do my smallest Blenny, so this one. And of course, the Iguana Fish. Oh, I only have it as a big. There it is. We've got the Glimmerfin suit level 1. Oh, that is so much better, dude. That is so much better. So now we got the suit level 1 and we got the heat upgrade on the submarine, of course. Okay, so the next thing, let me go ahead and sell everything in my inventory again. Oh, wait, yeah, it's not selling. Okay, so I need to put legendaries, mythicals, exotics, even limited fish. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, actually, let's take those off. Okay, that should be everything. So now if I go to sell, how much do I make from the blennies? Oh, yo! Okay, I'm so close to getting the champion's rod already. Wait, this is so nuts, bro. All right, so the next thing, I'm gonna go back up there and start fishing again until I get the champion's rod. I can't believe how quickly we're doing this, bro. I'm literally just over an hour into this challenge. All right, I've made it back to my favorite fishing spot once again, guys. So all I'm gonna do is fish here for a little bit. Let's go from 60,000 all the way up to 80,000, and then we can go ahead and buy the champion's rod already, bro. This is so crazy. We're like an hour into a brand new account, and I'm already about to get a champion's rod.
A little longer longer than a few minutes later.
And here we go. I'm back after a little grind. You guys can now see I'm level 27 currently, so we're still pretty low level. Now, unfortunately, there's literally no way of making money without grinding levels. So, of course, I am going to go up a fair few levels in this challenge. But the important thing is, how much money did we make? Well, I actually managed to catch quite a few blennies, and they seem to sell for a lot. So let's go ahead and sell inventory. This should be over 20k. Okay. What? I did not think it was going to be 86k. No, bro. That is so nuts. Well, what I was going to do was buy the champion's rod next, but I could potentially get the mythical rod. Would that be worth it? I don't know. First things first, let's go ahead and make our way back outside, and then we'll decide once we made it there. That is so nuts that we've got 148k within just over an hour of starting this challenge. Crazy stuff. Okay, I've made it back to the portal area, so let's go ahead and jump through. So for the next part, guys, I actually just compared the mythical and the champion's rods. And take a look at this. If we look at both of the rods, the mythical rod, it costs 110,000 cash. It has 0 lure, 45 luck, control is 0.05, resilience 0. Max kilogram is only 2,000. Champion's rod, however, it costs 80,000, so it's cheaper. Lure is 45, luck is 65, control 0.25, resilience 30, and max kilogram of 200,000. Honestly, that is a no-brainer. Absolutely, we're gonna get the champion's rod and not the mythical rod. Seriously, I feel like the rod system in Fish right now is a little bit broken. Like, some rods that are really cheap are way better than rods that are meant to be quite later in the game. So, in order to actually get ourselves the champion's rod, we of course have to unlock Atlantis, and in order to do that, I need to go ahead and grab my submarine quickly. Dr. Glimmenstein, submarine, please, buddy. Oh, I've still got... No way! I've still got crazy speed on it. This thing's so nuts. Okay, so I'm sure you guys already know, but in order to unlock Atlantis, we have to go over towards the Grand Reef. Okay, we gained a little bit of XP from that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start by talking to this pirate right here. Hello, buddy. Look at this dude's face. So angry. I'd be angry too if I was chilling on a boat with these guys every day. All right, anyway, let's get the Atlantean Storm mission from him. All we have to do is complete the Atlantean Storm. Yep, we say we're gonna prove to him that we're gonna be able to do it. All right, so let's pull up to the Atlantean Storm. There it is, short drive. And from here, I can use my steady rod to basically get absolutely everything from Atlantean Storm. So let's go ahead and speedrun this really quickly. Okay, there's the Cyclone Mako, Abyss Snapper, Hexed Tempest Ray. That's pretty sick. Okay, we've got the Albino Vortex Barracuda. That thing looks so cool. All right, for some reason, I'm stuck on getting the same fish over and over again. Like, how much of the bestiary have I done? Oh, okay. I need one more unusual, which is the swordfish-looking one. I need a rare, and then, of course, the legendary and the mythical. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we're getting the swordfish-looking thing. Yeah, the Whirlpool Marlin. Okay, cool. All right, now that I've got those, I'm going to put 2x luck on just to help me get the legendary and the mythical a little bit quicker here. Oh, there we go. We're getting the legendary already. Sick. There it is, the glossy Maelstrom Shark. Easy peasy. Yo, I'm getting something fossilized. What is this? Oh, fossilized Abyss Snapper. Sick, bro. I love the fossilized mutation. I think it's so cool. I'm finally getting it. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I did cheat a little bit. I actually put 8x luck on, but it's not that much Robux. It's okay. It was within my budget. Let's say that. And there it is, the Void Angler. Dude, that thing used to be so easy to catch, but they have nerfed the Atlantean Storm area like crazy recently. Okay, if we make our way back towards the pirates, Atlantean Storm mission, complete bestiary. Yeah. We've done that, though. What? Oh, do I have to go ahead and click the bestiary? Okay, there we go. Complete. Oh, we've got to bribe the captain. I forgot about this. There you go, buddy. Take it. Okay, thank you and goodbye, buddy. Now, there's actually a couple of stops that I want to do before we unlock Atlantis because I, of course, need some diving gear and I do want to get myself set up for the future event that we're about to do. If this sounds very cryptic, well, it won't be for long. What we're going to do is head on over towards Northern Expedition, guys. Wait, can I go through the portal underwater? Oh, I can't. Wait, can I take the submarine there? Oh, okay. Oh, for a second, I thought we were going to be stuck and I couldn't take submarine. Whoa, it's flying. Yo, I have an actual flying ship. Nah, that is so sick. Yes, bro. Okay, so unfortunately, jumping up the side, it doesn't really work. Wait, no shot. Can I take the submarine on land? Oh, I can't. I can take it across this, though, kind of. No, I can't. No, I can't. Bail. Abort mission. Okay, let me back it up nicely, because I will need this submarine in a bit. So as I'm sure you guys know, there used to be a shortcut that you could take over there. You basically climb 3 walls and you're all the way at the top. They actually did fully patch that. And the reason that I want to get to the top is, of course, to buy the glider. We want to get the advanced glider. Trust me, it's going to help us a lot later. So I'm going to have to take the long way around, which means stopping at each camp to buy the new oxygen tanks. All right, let's make our way towards camp number 1. All right, we're at camp number 1. And of course, this is where I'm going to be able to buy the first level of oxygen tanks. Or is this the second one? Either way, I don't know, but it's right here. Let's have a look. Okay, this is the... Oh, yeah, it is the beginner one. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Ah, that's much better. Okay, we can continue the journey. We've got to go to the next camp in order to buy the next oxygen tank. Nah, this is crazy, bro. I'm stuck on gameplay pause, but look at this. I'm starting to die. What is going on? Why is my game like this? No, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, no, guys, I'm literally going to die and I can't move. Look, I can see it going down. Nah, this is crazy, bro. What is going on? And I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Just because I got stuck. No. Why? Oh, wait, what? Oh, because gameplay's still paused? Okay, I need to wait. All right, guys, I'm back. So basically what ended up happening, I reconnected, and I'll be honest with you guys, I got very annoyed, so I just came over here and then just started fishing in this little pond. I got a little bit carried away watching Netflix, so I'm currently level 44. And as you can see, I did catch a fair few things. I didn't fish for that long. I fished for about an hour, which isn't too bad. But anyway, let's get back on track. So let me go ahead and sell inventory here. Oh, look at that. We made 224,000. Bro, I love fishing here. It's so good. So that means that... Oh, wait, did I fish for longer than an hour? I think maybe it was like an hour and a half. But anyway, let me get back on track. So of course, I need to make my way all the way back to Northern Expedition now. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. Let's cut to when I'm at Northern Expedition. All right, we've made it. So let me go ahead and get out the submarine once again, guys. Okay, this time, hopefully we don't lag out. Like I said, I did restart my whole PC. I restarted my server and I've given it about an hour and I didn't lag out so far. So hopefully we don't this time going up the mountain. All right, let's fast forward this part until I get back to where I was. Okay, here we go. We're making it back to where I was last time when I died. Come on, man. Please don't freeze on me again here. I'm already dying a little bit from the cold, but not enough to fully kill me. So hopefully we can make it to the next campfire without me dying. Bro, where is the next campfire? I think I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Can I not get up this bit? Okay, where's the next campfire? Oh, it's just over here. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a close one. Please, 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 please. No, no, no. I'm right here. Oh, bro, that was so close. I almost just died. Okay, well, we've made it to the next campsite, which means I can now buy the intermediate oxygen tank. So let's go ahead and put that on instead. All right, but since we've made it to this campsite, if you guys don't know, which, I mean, you should know by now, but you can go up to this bit right here to buy yourself a coat, which means I won't be dying from the cold anymore. And this will come in handy later once we go down the Mariana Vale level 2 as well. So let's go ahead and get this winter cloak. Perfect. All right, let's keep it going to the top. Guys, we're doing it. All right, I finally made it back to the top of Northern Expedition. I've not been up here for a while, but we're only going to be up here for a little bit because the only thing that I'm really after up here is that thing right there, the advanced glider. We're going to need this later for the obby, so let's go ahead and buy this. It's only 2,500 cash, so it's pretty cheap. All right, so now I've got to actually go all the way back down Northern Expedition. Now, if I remember correctly, the start of it is at the back of the mountain. Yeah, it is. You see that orange blob down there? That's my submarine. So if I just go to the very edge... Oh, wait, I can now use my glider. Bro, I already forgot I have a glider. Okay, perfect. Why is the submarine turning? What? Wait. Bro, the submarine was upside down. Nah, that's crazy. All right, well, we've got everything we needed from Northern Expedition. Now, the next stop, just before I go down to get the Champion's Rod, we're going to have to quickly go to Desolate Deep. All right, here we go. We made it to the Desolate Deep, boys. So let me go ahead and quickly buy the oxygen tank as well here. I'm going to need this later because, of course, going down to Atlantis, we need the advanced diving gear. All right, there it is. Now, normally, you would have to swim all the way down Desolate Deep. In the past, that's what we had to do, but now I can just take my submarine. This is so sick. Look at this, bro. Yes! Oh, bro, because my submarine is bugged, I'm zooming through here. Yo! That was so fast. That's so fast, bro. All right, so whilst we're here, I'm going to quickly go ahead and get some flippers. And, of course, let me buy some coral geodes because, I mean, it's always handy having some bait. I'm not going to spend a ridiculous amount of cash here because I'm not that rich. Oh, wait, I did just spend a lot. Oops. So I've only got 200 coral geodes. Let's go ahead and open all of these quickly. All right, here we go. Speed run done. Opened all of the coral geodes. And now, guys, it's finally time. We can make our way towards Atlantis and get that bad boy open. Bro, you know what I should do? Let me travel the normal world underwater. This is so crazy. This feels so weird. This feels illegal, bro. This is nuts. Okay, this is where we need to end up. Obviously, we need to blow up the Atlantis store, but in order to do that, we've got to go towards Forsaken Shores quickly. All right, there's actually a speedrun method you can use in order to get towards the TNT area, and it's just by climbing this rock, or at least it used to work. Does it not work? All right, there we go. You can climb that rock, and then what you can do, guys, you can climb this tree. Easy peasy. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. Bro, I'm so stupid. I've not pulled all the levers. Oh, dear. Okay. I'm sorry, I completely forgot that you've got to pull all the levers. Let's pull that one, this one. All right, we've got this one next to the waterfall. All right, let's get the one next to the bridge. And the very last one is obviously down in the cave system. Here it is. Done. Now I can climb this wall. What? Yo, how did I just do that? Did you guys see that? I just flew up the wall. Ah, there it is. All right, there's the TNT. Let's go ahead and grab this and blow up Atlantis. All right, here it is. What I can actually do is park the submarine right next to the door. This is crazy, dude. All right, let's go ahead and place the TNT. Done. Let's pull this. Boom! We've done it. And there it is, the Heart of Zeus. Dude, I honestly cannot believe how quickly we're doing this challenge. Let's go ahead and pop this. And of course, what we've got to buy is the Champion's Rod, which costs us 80,000 cash. And there it is. We've already got Champion's Rod, bro. And we're only 2 hours into this challenge. This is so crazy, bro. Going from noob to pro is so easy now. As I'm sure you guys know, most people are talking about this rod instead, the Ethereal Prism Rod. This is the rod that costs 15 million, and let's be honest, it is definitely worth it. I now have 78 million cash just because of this rod. But for some reason, everyone has forgotten about the Rod of Zenith, and to be honest, I still think it has a place in Fish. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Now, in order to prove it to you, I first need to get out of here. Now, unfortunately, there still isn't a portal down at the level 4 area, at least at the time of recording this. So in order to get out, I, of course, have to take the submarine. This is gonna take so long. All right, let's come to the glowy man right here. Glowy shipwright. Submarine, please, brother. All right, I'm gonna speed up this part just so that you guys aren't wasting a gazillion years off of your life with me. Uh-oh. Guys, this might be the end. What has happened to me? Oh, no. I'm completely stuck against the wall. Oh, dude, do I just abort mission? You know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. What's going to happen? What could possibly go wrong if I abort the submarine, guys? All right, we're out. Oh, I'm dead. I'm back in the calm zone. Oops. All right, I guess I'll just skip this part until I actually make my way outside. Wow, finally, I have made it outside. Dude, that journey from level 4 to all the way outside legit takes like 20 minutes. That is crazy. All right, well, now that we're outside, I can finally demonstrate to you guys why this rod is so epic and why I'm going to be using it in today's video. So let me just show you right here quickly if we go shake a few times. All right, check this out, guys. The longer I hold the fish on the bar for, the more the mutation chance increases, but the more the resilience decreases. So let's do that again. Wait, does it have to be a perfect catch? I think it has to be a perfect catch. Okay, we're getting it as a perfect. You can see the mutation chance is increasing, the resilience is decreasing. And we actually didn't get a mutation. That's crazy. Okay, let's try this again. See if we get a mutation. There we go. We've got a glossy squid. Now, let me just double check. If I let go of the perfect catch, do I lose the mutation? So right now, we're building the mutation. You can see it there. And if I let it go... What? Okay, that didn't used to be a thing. When the rod first came out, you could let go and get back onto the control bar, and it still worked. Okay, so it's going to be a perfect catch. Got you. Well, in today's challenge, what I'm going to be doing is trying to get a Megalodon in every single mutation in just 2 hours. Yep, this is going to be another insane time challenge. Basically, what I've got to do is spawn a ton of Megalodons and get them all as a perfect catch. Oh boy, buckle in, guys. This is going to be a rough video on my mental sanity once again. Now, if I just show you guys, currently I've got an Exalted Relic enchant on this rod. I've got Immortal on it. Immortal gives us an extra 75% luck, meaning that currently I have 220% luck. The lure speed is 85, which is pretty good. Control 0.15, which is okay. Resilience 15%, which is okay. So in order to do this video, I don't really need it. Actually, Wait, yes, I do. We need to go visit our bearded friend. All right, let me go get my jet ski and let's start this journey. I'm not going to start the timer just yet. I'll start the timer once we spawn the first Megalodon in. All right, so our first destination before we go behind ancient Islay is I'm going to make my way to Sunstone Island. All right, let's get through here past the merchant. Why am I stuck on everything today? Just let me go. All right, here we go. We're at our best friend's hut. Of course, it's Merlin. Now, normally I would take the door, but today I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's get in through the window. Does this still work? It does. Yeah, what's up, Merlin? All right, hook me up with like 2 and a bit hours of your luck, please, buddy. All right, I went a little bit overboard. You guys know me. I don't know why I do that every time with the Merlin's luck, but I've got 3 hours and 20 minutes of Merlin's luck, even though we definitely don't need that much. All right, here we go. Get hyped, guys. So we don't need anything from Statue of Sovereignty because, like I said, I've got the Immortal enchant on this rod anyway. Next up, let's go behind ancient Islay. Editor, let's get hyped. And here we go. We've made it to our destination. So we're behind ancient Islay. Now, you guys know what I'm gonna do. You've seen me do this 10 gazillion times. Of course, it's sundial totem popping time. And I need to get away from here because the sea is dangerous, apparently. I don't see any danger. Oh, there it is. All right, for this next part, I'm not gonna speed it up, but I will give you guys a flash warning on the screen right now. Let's see how many sundial totems it's gonna take to spawn in our first Megalodon. Hopefully, we've got a lucky Megalodon server here. Let's find out. Nah, this is crazy, bro. I've been going for like how long? For so long. I cannot get it. It's been like 30 plus minutes or something. All right, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna set my spawn point to ancient Islay instead of down at the Mariana Vale. And the reason for this is I'm actually gonna restart my server. As you can see, I only have 2 hours and 30 minutes left of Merlin's luck. So I've already spent an hour just trying to spawn a Mega. This is so nuts, dude. Now, sometimes when this happens, it's all right, honestly. All you've got to do is reset your server and you can actually get a better spawn rate on Megs depending on what server you get. It's all kind of RNG, but we can make the odds a little better just by setting our spawn point here and restart my server. All right, let's set our innkeeper spawn point here. There it is. All right, guys, I'm going to reset the server. I'm going to get the Meg to spawn in. I'll just skip this part and I'll see you once I get the Megalodon. Okay, finally, dude. We got a Megalodon to spawn in. Now, we do have an ancient Meg circling us, but that doesn't mean we're actually going to catch it as ancient. All right, for the next part, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some Robux. And yes, the February Robux giveaway is still on. And it's now at an incredible 115,000 Robux. Or it might even be higher by the time that I finish this video. So make sure you guys are subscribed and comment down below your Roblox usernames to be entered into that massive giveaway. All right, we've got 8x luck on. We've got Merlin's luck for 2 hours and 23 minutes. So now that we've got the first Meg, let's start a 2-hour timer. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to challenge myself to catch as many Megalodons in as many mutations as possible because I actually don't have a Meg in every mutation yet. So editor, begin that timer at the top. Now, first things first, I'm actually going to swap to deep coral bait. This is just because the resilience on this rod is only 15%. And to be honest with you guys, my fishing has been pretty terrible recently. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Wait, okay, I can let go of every fish that's not the Megalodon. I'm lost already, dude. I've been doing too many challenge videos. All right, what I should really be doing is skipping everything that's not the Meg, but I just want to see, is it working? Oh, wait, can you get a carbon crate in a mutation? Oh, yeah, you can. What? All right, let's see if we can get a sea pickle mutated. So the mutation chance is now pretty high. What? We didn't get it mutated? Nah. All right, from now on, I'm basically just going to skip anything that's not the Megalodon. Let's get right into it, guys. Give me my first Meg. Oh, here we go. Okay, our first one. Yo, wait! It's scorched. I can see it in the water already. Wait, did we already get it scorched without even having to get this mutation chance? That's crazy, bro. All right, wait. I didn't get it as a perfect chance, but I've still got the mutation chance going as well. Is that because we've reached the max of 10x? Okay, let me test this. If I now let it go so it's not a perfect catch. Oh, okay. So I think if it reaches 10x on the bar here and resilience of 5, then that actually makes it get stuck. So it doesn't have to be a perfect catch. I think, anyway. I'm just totally guessing, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm guessing like crazy here. All right, so let's see. Is it going to be scorched like the water said, or are we actually going to get something else here? All right, first Meg of the day. Look at that beauty. It's only a normal. It's not ancient. But let's have a look. What did we actually cook here? First Meg. Oh, Oh, okay. So the rod does actually change what it is. So we got a silver Megalodon. Wait, I think I have had a silver Meg before. Let me have a look. Yeah, okay. I've had one before, but it was a little bit smaller. It was 63,000 kilograms. This one is 65,000 kilograms. Let's go. First Meg of the day. It's not a new mutation for me, but I'll take it, dude. Still looks pretty cool. Look at that eye. It's got a Bacha blue eye. All right, so let's keep it going. We're only 4 minutes into the challenge. Let's see how long it takes to get another Meg. Now, if you guys don't see me popping sundial totems, it's because we've got Bacha number 2 doing it, as you can see at the top, and it's just me and him in my server. Shout out to Bacha number 2 for helping me with these crazy videos, aka just me on my other computer. All right, I'll see you guys once we get another Megalodon to spawn in. Yo! I finally got another Meg. Guys, it has been 56 minutes already. Oh, bro, I only have an hour and 4 minutes left of this challenge. Basically, I've had to restart my server so many times because I just couldn't get a Megalodon to spawn in. It's actually been crazy. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and find this Megalodon, even though I've lost my Apex luck now as well. Oh, this is so sad, dude. Wait, but where's this Meg? Is it on the other side? Oh, it's here. Okay, I found it. Dude, that is in such a weird spot. It's so far away from Ancient Islay. All right, once again, guys, I'm going to put the Apex look on just because, trust me, I'm going to need it. Actually, I probably don't even need it. Let's be honest. I've got a very good rod here. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm addicted to spending Robux, all right? All right, well, here we go. We've got Apex look on. Oh, this. Okay, I found myself a good server. Oh, and I got the Meg straight away. So I've got to go for a perfect catch until we get the 10x. I'm pretty sure once I have the 10x, then we can chill. In fact, I might as well just go for the perfect catch anyway, to be honest. Okay, there we go. We've got the 10x chance of getting a mutation. And here we go, guys. Mutated Meg time. Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. It's not an ancient. That's okay, though. We're chilling. And there it is, the Megalodon. Okay, let's have a look at this beast. We'll refresh. Scroll down. Oh, wait. Okay, I got a greedy. Hey, I'll take that, dude. I think I already have a greedy Megalodon. Let me have a look at my Megalodon collection right here. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is my other greedy. It weighs 60,000 kilograms. So this one's actually bigger. My other one is this size. It's a little bit smaller. All right, so far we've only had duplicate mutations, but you know what? I'll take it. The only downside is we only have an hour left on the clock. How many more can I get in just 1 more hour? Let's see. I've got Bacha number 2 already on the sundial totems, and I'm hoping this is finally my lucky Megalodon server, because as you guys can see, as soon as I started up this one, we got a Megalodon, we got a Scylla, and we got a Kraken within about 2 minutes of the server being up. So let's hope we can get more. All right, guys, I finally got another Megalodon spawning. There's literally only 35 minutes left on the clock. And where is this Meg? Also, we got Aurora Borealis naturally, which is actually really bad because that now means I have to wait 10 minutes for it to go away just so I can keep popping sundial totems. Yeah, we got cooked by the natural Aurora Borealis, dude. All right, let's see how long it actually takes to get the Megalodon. And since we do have time, I might as well catch everything in between. I mean, I cannot spawn another Meg anyway. So let's just see what we're going to get here. So far, wait, how many Megs have I done? Just 2? Just 2 Megs? That's crazy, bro. All right, what have we got here? A mythic fish. All right, let me get this in a mutation. That would be kind of nice, actually. I want to get this and maybe a colossal squid whilst we wait for the Megalodon. That'd be pretty cool. All right, here it comes. What mutation? We just got a normal mythic fish. Is my rod broken? What is going on? That's diabolical, bro. We had 10x chance of mutation and we just got it normal. That's crazy. Ah, there we go. Okay, we've got darkened anglerfish. Ooh, wait. Okay, that's a first. Fossilized sea pickle. I've never had that before. That's crazy. Oh, and here's the Meg. Okay, let's lock in, guys. Let's get this super high mutation chance of 10x. Gotta make sure I'm getting as a perfect catch here. Okay, there we go. We've got the mutation chance 10x. Resilience is 5, but we're chilling because we've got deep coral on. As you can see, the Meg is fully stuck in this corner here, so we're absolutely fine. All right, easy peasy. Show me the Megalodon easy. What mutation do I even want? Amber, maybe? I've never had an amber Meg. Or have I? Maybe I have. I don't even know, guys. Okay. Oh, look at the sky. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful, dude. The way that they've made Aurora Borealis look in this game is so sick. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's have a look at what Meg we caught. Scroll down. Oh, wait. I got a big darkened Megalodon. I actually don't think I've ever had a darkened Meg. And we got it as a big. Wait. I can't even see it. It's that big. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks so bad. It It's just fully black. I will say, though, the eyes and the mouth being fully black are kind of cool. But the fact that the whole Meg is just black, I don't know, bro. It doesn't look that sick. I mean, compare this Megalodon to this one I've got right here. Which one are you going to pick as your favorite? Come on. It's got to be this mutation. All right, well, what I've got to do now, I've got to wait for the Aurora Borealis to disappear. There is now officially only 30 minutes left on the clock of me trying to get more mutated Megs. Are we going to be able to catch it more? I don't even know, dude. My luck has been cooked with spawning these Megs in. But I'll give it some time and let's see what happens. All right, guys, I got another Megalodon to spawn in just in time, and I only have 8 minutes left on the clock now. Oh, this is going to be close, bro. This is going to be close. I want to get this one, and maybe we have enough time to get one more. Honestly, I thought I was going to be able to catch way more Megalodons than that within 2 hours, but I guess I just got mega unlucky today. All right, I'm going to skip anything that's not the Meg. Come on, give me this Meg. Okay, we're getting a sea pickle. Let's skip that. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting the Megalodon already. So let me make sure to get it up to the mutation 10x. Okay, sick. All right, we've got it onto the 10x mutation chance. We've got resilience on 5. All we've got to do is catch this Meg and then get spamming the sundial totems for the next one. So I'm going to get Bacha number 2 to start popping the sundial totems already. Just so the second I catch this one, we can try to get one more. We only have 6 minutes left on the clock, guys. Come on. Let's lock in. Oh, it's an ancient. I'll take it, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Ancient Megalodon. We've got Bacha number 2 already doing the sundial totems. Let me go ahead and refresh. What did we actually get? Oh, yo, we got a translucent. Oh, they look so sick, bro. It's like my own cheap version of the Phantom Megalodon. Wait, do I already have a translucent, though? Translucent. I swear I actually already had a translucent Meg. Oh, I do. Oh, and it's an ancient as well. This one's just a little bit bigger. This one's 54,000. My last one was exactly 50,000. Okay. Apparently, I'm a little bit cursed with getting duplicate mutations at the moment. I mean, I basically have every single Meg in the game anyway. So that's probably why. But we do still have 5 minutes left on the clock. So let's see if we can get one more Meg to spawn in, guys. Oh, no! We only have 10 seconds left on the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it is so over, bro. The challenge is over. In the end, how many Megs did I even catch? 3? 4? I don't even know. Wait, I still have 20 minutes left of Merlin's luck, though. Did we just try to catch one more to end off the video? You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to wait until we get one more. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get that many within 2 hours, but it is what it is. Let's get one more Meg in here, and let's see what epic mutation we can get on it. Bro, finally, after a gazillion years, I got another Megalodon spawn in. As you guys can see, I no longer even have Merlin's luck. So this will definitely be the last one that I go for. Let's just go ahead and get it. I can't remember if this is going to be the 4th one or the 5th one of the video, but I'm just hoping that we get a really cool mutation on it. All right, looks like we're actually getting a colossal squid here. Let's see if we can get this mutated as well. I'm pretty sure I actually have the colossal squid in almost every mutation in the game now. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got an albino colossal squid. All right, that's actually pretty cool. Although it didn't look albino at all when it came out the water. It just looked red. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. We're getting the last Meg of the day. Come on, bro. Make it a good one, please. I honestly don't even know what mutation I'm trying to get, to be honest with you guys. Like, I've completely forgotten what mutations I have on the Meg. I think maybe I'm missing electric, something like that. Let's see. And here we go. Okay, Meg time. What's it gonna be? Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. That's fine. And there we go. We got the Meg. Honestly, I cannot believe in 3.5 hours. Actually, it's been more like 4 hours now. We've only managed to get like 4 Megalodons, bro. That is honestly so bad. But let's scroll down to the bottom and see what we got. What? Are you kidding me? I got another darkened Megalodon. Nah, bro. This time it's only 57,000 kilograms as well. We got cooked. All right, what about the albino colossal squid? What does that look like? There's a 2-minute timer that's not going down. Okay, there we go. Now it's going down. Yo, this update is so sick already. All right, here we go. We're on the 10-second countdown. His little bogey swirl isn't going to scare me, dude. I'm locked in. Let's go. Yo.
To my prison.
You're in my prison, dude. It's the other way around.
Built by cowards, sealed by traitors and keepers. My own brother Oscar cast me down here, chained in dark.
That's kind of mean, actually.
Centuries.
I actually didn't finish the cutscene. Cthulhu boss. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, what's this? Grab Keeper's torch. I can't. Okay. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Easy. You're a big green bogey. Calm down, Earth Squidward. You've got nothing on me, dude. Okay. Keeper's lantern. You need Keeper's torch to... Oh, I tried to pick it up, but it wouldn't work. Easy. I'm locked in. I'm going back for a torch. I tried to hold E on it, but it just didn't work. Let's try again. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. It's not doing anything. It's not letting me pick it up. Okay, let me tap E. Nope. Let me hold E. Oh, I have it. Oh, my bad. Okay, apparently I already had it. It just doesn't pop up saying that you got it. Are you ready, big bogey? Here we go. This is so exciting, dude. This fight is already better than the Scylla fight. Look at him. Earth Squidward. Oh, I can't see. Ooh. Okay, I'm locked in. Boom. Yup. Yeah, buddy. Okay. It's not working. Let's just move on to the next one. I'm actually sweating right now. Am I supposed to hit it? I think I hit it. Okay, maybe it is working. I think I just hit it then, right? Okay, I'm doing a good job. Everyone tell me in the chat I'm doing a good job. By the way, if you guys are watching this video, I'm streaming right now and I'm locked in. Do I just hit it? Am I doing this wrong? There's a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. A big chance, actually. Okay, I'm holding E on it. That's not doing anything. Let me hit it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I climb this? No! 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 No, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, dear. Okay, nothing's working. I'm going to have to rejoin. Back to Terrapin Island. Let's go again. I'm locked in, dude. This is so sick. This is so epic. All right, here we go. Round 2. Fight. Oh, am I attacking him? Ah, what's attacking me? All right, here we go. Here we go. First things first, we've got to use the torch. I think I already have it. I do. So let me go ahead and equip that there. I've played these games before, Cthulhu boss. So I think, if I had to guess, we've got to do it in the order of the colors that we see here underneath his HP bar. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we're going to go to the red one first. Guys, I'm learning. This is red, right? Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Yes, I got it correct. Okay, so now I can just stand here and spam him. Die. Die, Cthulhu, man. Look at that. So now if I try hit him again, does it still do damage? Oh, wait, it's still doing damage to him. Wait, so I can just spam? Oh, wow, you can just spam. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does less damage, but if I wanted to, I could just stand here and spam the whole time. If you guys are feeling lazy, you can do that, I guess. I'm not feeling lazy today. I've played these games before. We're going again. Oh, these things scare me, dude. My hands are sweating. Okay, let me grab my torch. Yeah! I've played these games before. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it. We're doing it. So that's how you do it. You've got to grab the different colors and attack him. So now we're down to the yellow color. So we basically just follow this around. It's actually, so if you start on the red side and follow it around, that's all that you got to do. Okay? Easy. Oh, wait, he's actually not taking that much damage now. All right, it's fine. We'll just spam. We'll just spam. We're doing good. This one's taking a while. This one's actually taking a super long time. Can I maybe go for a headshot? Oh, I can. Yeah, take that, buddy. Maybe he takes more damage from the front. There's a chance. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one's way more fun than the Scylla fight, but it's still quite easy. Although saying that, if they made it too hard, it'd probably be ridiculously hard for mobile players. And there is a lot of mobile players. Oh. What's happening? What's he doing? I'm not looking at him. What's he doing? Oh! Oh, okay, now it's getting kind of difficult. Oh, I didn't pick up the green. Come on. Okay, I picked it up. Ah, why is it still using yellow? Okay, there we go. Now it's swapped to green. I played these games well. Onto blue, onto blue. Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Oh, this one's cool. We've got the Bacha blue, finally. Okay, now we're locked in. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, the purple looks sick. The purple is the coolest one. Okay, just a tiny bit more. Probably 2 more hits, something like that. 1 more hit. 1 more. Yeah, die, 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 die. Haha, yes. There he is. Oh, they're all following him. Oh, they're like cult leaders, right? They're like a Cthulhu cult. There we go. We've unlocked the second sea. Yo, we made it, guys. The second sea. Yippee. All right, so I've actually spawned in with a bunch of other people as well. This is the second sea. These are the change logs. So we've got Cthulhu boss fight. Max level in second sea is now 2,500. More than 7 new rods with some amazing new passives. 7 new islands. 100 plus new fish. Plenty of cutscenes to learn more about our lore. Sea Leviathan. New quests, a new cursed egg. New cosmetic crates purchasable for cash. Oh, cosmetic crates are cool. New rods, boats, bobbers, plenty of other hidden features as I can see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that is epic, dude. Oh, you do start with a new rod. Equipment. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, if you want to use your old rods here, you can. But the effects of them have been lowered a lot. So all of them have a terrible lure speed and the look is way lower. Bro, that is genius. I love that idea. Okay, so you can use like ethereal prism rod. That's so smart. I actually really like that idea. And I think we've got a new skin for the ethereal prism rod as well. You guys don't have to go buy the skins, but I'm going to do it. I want to see what it looks like. Here we go. Rainbow Revolution. Bend light to your will with a flash of every color and the shimmer of rebellion. Oh, that is so cool. All right, I guess we start on the first island. No skipping, no cheating. I see a treasure chest. I'm gonna go for the treasure chest. I want to see what it's about. These guys have already tried to go for it, I believe. They were unsuccessful. I'm gonna do a both parkour. Let's get it. We're floating onto the chest. Oh, yes! All right, I just got an ancient thread. That was a waste of time. Oh, they gave us double server look for 1 Robux. It's like a little sorry for doing pay to win. Wait, okay, let me put an 8x luck for these guys. Enjoy it. I did it with 1 Robux. Let me go ahead and get the new jet ski. All right, let's fish with the adventurer's rod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's about 10 shakes. Yes, they finally fixed the control bars. They finally made fish harder to play again. Oh, dude, this is such a W update, man. I love it. Master of the Waters. Okay, new title received. Oh, guys, I'm level 2,297 already. Wait, am I going to be max level? Please don't put me max level. Please don't put me at max level.
The next day.
And I'm back. All right, guys. So for me, it's actually now the next day. I ended up grinding a little bit after the stream so that I can make enough money to buy all of the rods. At least I think I have enough for all of the rods now. Now, if we take a look at my backpack, what I used to get money was still the ethereal prism rod. Yes, it has terrible lure now, but the luck is still high. And of course, I can make decent money. When you come to the second sea, you already get the adventurer's rod. So let's start with the first rods, which is going to be... What's the name of this place? Waveborn? Yeah, Waveborn. So the first rods that you get here are Wildflower, which is actually the cheapest rod that you can buy. It only costs 7,000 credits. So let's go ahead and get this one. Let's get this one, the Firefly rod. And there's one more as well. If you come this way next to the pond, you'll be able to find this one, the Frog rod. There it is. All right, so I guess let's start by testing all 3 of those rods just to find out what they actually do. So kicking off with the first one, we've got the Wildflower rod. The stats are lure speed is 30%, luck is 55%, control 0.07, resilience 12%, and max kg 700 kilograms. All right, so at face value, the rod doesn't sound great, but let's have a look. Wait, what? Can you not fish in this pond? Okay. All right. I guess moving on. Let me just go to this little island right here and I'll test it over here. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And let me put some coral bait on. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 shakes if you're using coral bait. Oh, whoa! Guys, look at this. What is this glitch, bro? I can see my avatar around me. There's like an extra avatar around me. Okay, so we got the spray fin. Now, to be honest, there's actually not too much to say about this rod. It's basically a beginner rod for the second sea. It's essentially like going and buying, I guess, the carbon rod or the steady rod from the first sea. Oh, and some guy is showing me his nuclear crowned anglerfish. Cool. All right, let's try one more time. Just see if there's anything special about this rod. No, I don't think there is. I literally don't think it has any sort of an ability. It's literally, like I said, like buying the steady rod. If we take a look at Fishipedia, you can see Wildflower rod is here. You get it from Waveborn. You can see all the stats, and look at this. It doesn't actually come with any sort of an ability. So that's the Wildflower rod, I guess. Let me just give it a rating of like solid 5 out of 10. It's obviously a beginner rod for the second sea, but to be honest, if you come in with some decent rods already, you don't necessarily even need these rods. The only problem with the first sea rods is that the lure speed ends up being terrible. But if you don't mind doing a lot of clicking for shaking, it's fine. You can still use the first sea rods here and it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, it's probably still better than this rod. So solid 5 out of 10, although I will say epic looking design. I really like this. It looks so cute. So should you buy the Wildflower rod? No, probably not, but also yes, because, you know, it's just nice to have in your collection. So next, we've got the Firefly rod. This has a lure speed of 75%. 65%, so it's way better for lure. Luck is 35%. Control is terrible, minus 0.01. Resilience is 0%. Max kg 175 kg. Okay, so the max kg is tiny again. Like, I don't even know where you can use this. Oh, look at this, dude. That is sad. It doesn't even reach from here. That's crazy bad. All right, let's test out the rod. Dude, what? The control bar doesn't even look bad. Didn't it say like minus 0.01 for control? What? It's actually decent. Bro, this rod is like better than the first sea beginner rods. Okay, honestly, the rod itself is decent. It's got a good lure, so if you're using coral bait, you only have to do like one shake and it should be able to catch fish. Honestly, that is not bad at all. As far as beginner rods for the second sea, that's really good. Also, by the way, guys, look at this. Because of my insane XP, I'm already level 2,297. Yeah, I just can't catch a break, dude. I can barely play fish before I hit max level, but I do still have like 300 levels to go. So, you know, I can play around with it a little bit. All right, for the last rod, let's actually test it off of our Cthulhu boat. So this was the frog rod, right? Yeah, the frog rod. So the frog rod has a lure speed of 20%. Luck is 100%, so it's a lot higher. Control is 0.05. Resilience 5%. And max kg is a lot more now, 650 kg. I'm pretty sure this rod does come with a passive ability though. And look at the frogs, dude. That is so cute. Oh, look at this one. All right, let's have a look at this. So if we go shake... The control bar is really big on this one. The lure speed isn't great. It's decent. The rod is decent. These are really easy fish that we're catching at the moment, though, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of easy anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure in order to use the passive ability on this rod, you actually need to start getting a perfect catch streak. So let me actually go back onto the island one more time, and let's lock in, because we need to do a few perfect catches in a row in order to be able to spawn in the frogs. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4... Oh, I messed up. I didn't get it as a perfect catch this time. Wait, but I did like 4 in a row. Do you have to do more than 4 in a row? That's kind of crazy, no? All right, let me just keep going. Oh, wait, am I about to level up? Oh, I'm close. I'm actually close. Yes, I leveled up. Bro, I've not seen that in so long, guys. That's so crazy. Oh, what a good feeling. Oh, wait, I'm getting the exotic. Wait, I haven't even caught this yet. And I'm getting it with a little frog rod. Okay, if I can get this as... Oh, I was about to say if I can get it as a perfect catch, that would be even better, but I can't. I suck. To be fair, it does actually move around a lot, but I guess this kind of does also prove the frog rod is decent because I can get this exotic with it, although I am struggling a bit. And there we go. What is it? Vortex Ray? That is so sick. All right, I've literally got about 7 perfect catches in a row, but I'm still not getting the little frogs that appear around me. How many do I need? Oh, I'm getting a shiny or a sparkling. Oh, sparkling. Yeah, dude. All right, I'll be honest, guys. This just isn't working for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I did a ton of perfect catches in a row. On this one, I messed up, but I just cannot get the frogs to spawn in. I don't know why. I don't know if it's bugged or if you just need to do loads and loads of perfect catches in a row. Either way, I don't actually rate the rod itself that highly, just because if you do have to do loads of perfect catches in a row, it's just not really worth it. Now, if I take a look at the Fishopedia page, it does say perfect catch streaks summon frogs around the player, each granting 0.5x luck, caps at 3 frogs, which means 2.5x luck cap. Missing perfect catches causes frogs to disappear 1 at a time. Yeah, so that's super weird. I literally didn't get any frogs that spawned in. I don't know if I did something wrong, like I said, or if the rod's just a little broken right now. It's probably that the rod's broken. So either way, I'd probably just give it like another solid, I don't know, 6 out of 10. The rod itself doesn't have insane stats. Also, the lure speed is pretty bad, but it does look super cute. So of course, you want to add this rod to your collection. Look at the frog, dude. Okay. That in itself, 10 out of 10. So, moving on to the next rod. The next most expensive rod is called the Blazebringer. This is the rod that you get from Ember Reach. So, let's actually go ahead and make our way over there. All right, we made it to the Ember Reach Island. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea where this rod actually is. So, first things first, I need to try and find it. If I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere pretty high up the ladders. Maybe right at the top? What? Why is there a bridge that goes to absolutely nowhere, bro? I thought this was going to be a thing. It's not a thing. It's just a not thing. All right, let me go this way. Bro, where is this rod? Oh, wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay, if you go by the center lake, so the main lake over here, you'll be able to find the rod propped up just against these barrels right here. How did I forget about that, dude? I've literally seen this before. Okay, so this one is called the Blazebringer rod. It costs 70,000 credits. So let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, so the stats, what? Lure speed 10%, luck 90%, control 0.15, resilience 8%, max kg 5,000. This rod sounds sounds like it sucks. What? I mean, the max kg is better, but other than that, it does not sound good at all. So my theory on this, guys, is that Fish have just introduced these new rods for the second sea. The more updates we get on second sea, the better the rods will get. The reason all the rods seem like they suck on stats is just because, I mean, let's be honest, in the first sea, the rod stats started getting a little ridiculous. Like, once again, if I look at Ethereal Prism Rod, oh, this isn't going to show the true stats. But you guys know yourself, the stats on every rod just kept getting higher and higher and higher, that it almost made Fish a little too easy, in my opinion. So the fact that they've kind of descaled all of the rods and kind of made them a lot worse, in my opinion, it's better because you get a better fishing experience. Now, I know a lot of players aren't going to agree on that, and they're probably going to think it's just kind of like a downgraded version of every rod we already had. But in my opinion, it kind of brings us back to that OG fishing where you actually just jumped on to do some casual fishing with friends, and then you can just use the fish to kind of flex on other people and just show off a cool new rod you've got. You know, I like it. Personally, I genuinely really like this update so far. Let's have a look at this rod itself, though. The control bar is massive, so that's one benefit. Question is, does it have a passive? Oh, wait! I just realized something. If you try jump into this water, you can literally run underwater on the main pond. Nah! Bro, I look like Jesus! Okay, I guess the second sea is a little buggy. That's crazy. And I've just taken a look to see if the rod has any sort of passive ability. And look at this, guys. Apparently, after 10 perfect catches, it gives a 15% for Ember, which is a 3x value. It also gives 10% for Cracked, which is a 3x value, and 10% luck after 25 perfect catches. It gives 100% for Ember, 5% for Ember Flame, and 25% luck. All right, so I guess I need to lock in. I need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, that is a big ask. That is a huge ask. Well, if there's anyone that's up for this challenge, it's gonna be me. All right, let's count them. This is 1. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. It's actually not that hard to get, but I am using deep coral right now as well, so that does help. All right, there it is. That's 2 perfect catches. Let's keep going. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got to do one more, and then we should be able to get the passive ability on it. Okay, this is 10. Yo, look at the rod now. Bro, that looks so sick. Okay, so the rod has like lit up in a different way. Does it show a passive? It doesn't. Okay, so sometimes it says a passive down here. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. All right, there's the exotic. I don't think I got in any sort of mutation. No, I didn't. Oh, it looks like we've been spotted. Okay, I've lost count. I think that's 13 perfect catches. Can you unblock me? Yes, guys, I'll unblock everybody that I blocked on stream. I'll literally do that today. Don't worry, guys. Okay, that's 14. Wait, is that the new mutation? Oh, no, it's darkened. I actually thought I got it, dude. Oh, man. You know what's funny, though? I can stand in the middle of the lake to fish. Like, look at this. What is this, bro? This is insane. Oh, it looks like all the fans have spotted me. They found me. They found me, guys. We're swarmed. We're actually swarmed. Okay, I think this is going to be 15 or 16. Something like that. All right, let's call this 16, 17, 18... Oh, yo, wait, what? The dude in the wheelchair got launched from the seraphic rod. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, that's 20. I've got to do 5 more, and then that's officially 25 perfect catches in a row, bro. Okay, honestly, I've lost count how many we're on. I think that's like 23. Oh, wait, no, the rod changed again. Okay, that's 25. We did it. That's 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, look at the rod. The rod looks insane now. Wait, what did I just get as well? Big mosaic pyrophang. Yo, that looks sick. But look at the rod. Yo! Nah, that actually looks nuts. The only thing is, I haven't gotten any sort of a mutation so far. So the rod itself looks a lot different, but I haven't managed to catch a mutation with it. So it says that there's a 15% chance of catching the Ember mutation and a 10% chance of getting cracked. But now that we've got it up to the level 25 rod, or like, you know, the 25 catches in a row, it's supposed to be a 100% chance of Ember. But I don't think it's working. Oh, wait, it is working, right? Or is that just what it's called? Is it just called Ember? Let me have a look. Oh, it is. Okay, so these are just Ember fish. This is the Ember mutation. Oh, but it doesn't have a mutation. Oh, okay. They've just messed up where the mutation isn't in the game yet. All right, I get it. But at least it does work. So once they fix that bug, once there's an actual, like, looking visual mutation in the game, you're gonna have a 100% chance of getting it. Bro, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. 100% chance of getting a mutation with rod is nuts. All you've got to do is get 25 perfect catches in a row. Now, there is a 5% chance that I get one called Ember Flame, so let's keep going until I manage to get that one. That's now the rarest mutation in the game, alongside tentacle surge with the Kraken rod. But this one arguably is even harder to get because first, before you can even get it, you need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait, what? Some dude's got a tree. Okay, we'll get to that rod in a second. A guy has literally just spawned a tree in. Oh, wait, apparently I've got an Ember Flame on. I just didn't realize. Okay, Ember Flame Pyre Fang. Let's have a look at this. Does it even look any different? Is it purple? Is that the only difference? So if I have a look at a normal Pyre Fang, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, this is what it's meant to look like. All gray with kind of the orange. Then I've got an Ember Pyre Fang. Does that look any different? Okay, see, Ember looks exactly the same. The mutation doesn't look any different, which is a shame. But then we do also have the Ember Flame. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, that actually looks sick. That looks way better. It makes it like this dark bluish looking color, like purple. Even the fins look a lot more reddish and kind of volcanic. Yeah. All right. So that is the 5% mutation you can get. And what's funny, if you tilt the fish's eye kind of like this, it kind of looks like an eclipse, dude. Look. All right. So that is the 5% mutation with this rod. Overall, is this rod worth it? Honestly, just for how it looks, absolutely. Look at this thing, dude. It looks insane. Also, once they fix the visual mutation look, I'm sure this rod's going to be epic, dude. I'm going to go around catching everything in Ember or Ember Flame. That is so sick. All right, so moving on to the next rod, we've actually got one that I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, even before the release of the second sea. This is the Verdant shear rod, and in order to get it, we've got to go to Lush Grove. So it's that tiny little jungle island, I believe. All right, so let me make my way back towards the jet ski, and actually, wait. There's one thing I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I bought the new jet ski yesterday. Didn't I? Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, thank you, past Bacha. Let's have a look at this. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, how fast does it go? Okay, it goes pretty quick. Not bad. So this is the island, Lush Grove. Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. What? Okay, I kind of couldn't drive up to the shore. So it is a little bit laggy. I'm not gonna lie. There's still some bugs in the second seed. The devs definitely need to fix a lot of things, but I'm sure they were just in a massive rush to release all of this. Because let's be honest, it's an insanely big update. Now, I do have one question. Where on earth do I get this rod? Bro, am I dumb? I actually cannot find the rod anywhere. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, it's here. All right, so if you guys basically pull up to the main part of the island, the shipwright is right there. Just turn left. You come up here towards the merchant. Wait, does the merchant sell anything? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. You're in luck. To my right is a handful. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. To your right? There's just one rod, bro. You said there's a handful. Okay, that's fine. So this is the Verdant shear rod. It costs 100,000 of the new credits. Oh, yeah. These are starting to look like better stats, dude. Let's go ahead and buy this. So the reason everyone was kind of raving on about this rod is because apparently it comes with 3 different passive mutations. Yo, look at this rod, bro. What a sick design. It kind of looks like the ancient isle design mixed in with, like, obviously giant shears. It's basically kind of like the no life rod, but ancient Islay style. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Now, let me see. Can I fish in this, like, middle river? Oh, I can. Okay. So before we start, let me take a look at the passives. All right, so here it is. Verdant shear rod. It has a 10% chance to grow a tree during the day, which lasts 1 minute, and it gives a chance to catch Mother Nature, green leaf, or brown wood mutation. All are a 3x value. Let's try this. So I'm out here trying to grow trees nowadays, apparently. Now, this time I can go back to coral. I don't have to use deep coral just because we don't have to do perfect catches with this one. It's just a 10% chance every time I catch a fish that a tree is going to spawn in. That's so crazy. Oh, it happened. Yo, I got a tree, and I've got a minus 5% progress fish, so I don't know what this is going to be, but I got the tree. Okay, I got a green leaf temple perch. I'm going to check out all the mutations in a second. For now, I'm going to keep fishing, because apparently we only have a minute to catch different mutations when this tree is up. I'm just going to lock in. Let's try to get all different mutations. Oh, and the tree's gone. But look, it's still there. It's just tiny. Wait, what? You guys see that? The tree's literally still there. What? Does it just stay there forever? It's so cute. It's so cute. I literally made a little tree, and now it's just there forever. Hi, tree. All right, so I guess let me have a look. Did I catch any of the mutations? So one of them was called nature. Nope, didn't get that. What about green leaf? Oh, we got green leaf. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's all mossy. It kind of looks, well, it just looks like green leaves. All right, pretty cool. Although this bit's kind of translucent. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of bugs that need to be kind of patched up. But honestly, not bad. It's definitely different. It doesn't even look like fish, bro. It kind of looks a little too real. It's cool to see they've added in a lot of new mutations, though. So what else did we get? What about brown? Okay, we didn't get that. And just to show you guys, this is the normal temple perch. So this is the green one that I've got right here. And this is what it's actually meant to look like. So it took this and just made it completely different. Oh, the reason it was kind of translucent at the back is because it's meant to be. Look, you're supposed to be able to see through this. All right, let's try to do that again. Let's try to get the tree up once again so I can get the other two mutations as well. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got the tree to pop up once again. Bro, the animation is so sick when it comes up. I actually love it. Now, I've just got to lock in to try and get the last two mutations if possible. Now, the downside actually is I don't know what the chances of catching the different mutations are. So, obviously, last time we got the green leaf on. But look at this. The tree doesn't stay up for that long. And I just don't know what the chances of catching the fish are. So, if I try to have a look, did we get the nature one? Okay, we still didn't get nature. Did we get brown wood? No. Did we get more green leaf? Yes. Why do I keep getting green leaf? All right, well, to be honest, let's actually leave some mystery there. You guys can go find out for yourself what the other two mutations look like. But I guess the only question really is this rod actually worth buying? Honestly, I don't even have to tell you guys this. Yes, of course it is, dude. I mean, a tree pops up from the ocean, and then you get this little baby tree. Like, come on! How could you not want a little baby tree around you? But for those of you that are struggling to make money, don't buy this rod just yet. Let's go and find the last 3 rods because they might be worth saving up for a little more than this one. So the next rod is actually the exact same price as the Verdant shear rod, and that is the Azure of Lagoon rod. So of course, we've got to go to a different island once again in order to get that one, and that is my epic new jet ski. Let's get on it. Bro, I can't believe this thing cost like $25. I seriously paid $25 for this. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's where we're going to be going, to the Bacha Blue Island. Oh, I like how everything is so blue here. It's actually so cool. So in order to get this rod, guys, if you rock up to the island and just turn slightly right, you'll find it right here. It's basically underneath the lighthouse. So like I said, it's 100,000 credits, the exact same as the shear rod. And the stats... oh, are they better or worse? So currently, the shear rod is this. 25% lure, 150% luck, control 0.15, 10% resilience, 5,000 kilograms. For the Bacha Blue rod, we've got 25% lure. Once again, a lot less luck. Only 105% luck. Control is minus 0.01. Resilience is crazy, though. 55% and 100,000 kilograms. Okay, so it's kind of balanced out pretty evenly. Look how sick that looks, though. Bro, that looks so good with my avatar. All right, let's get fishing here and see what this rod is all about. Ooh, wait, is that me? Oh, it does slashes. It does epic slashes, bro. What? Look at it. Yo, that looks so nice. The blue looks insane. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a glimmer guppy. Hey, little guppy. All right, so I'm actually just having a look at the Azure of Lagoon rod, and it does say chance to stab fish during reeling adds progress to the progress bar. All right, so to be honest, I actually don't need to do that much fishing with this rod in order for you guys to understand what it does. It literally just does slashes. It's the exact same as like no life rod, Scylla rod, and the trident rod. It's the exact same thing. So this is now the 4th rod which has the slashing effect. Although I will say this one just looks so sick, dude. It kind of reminds me of the wisdom rod, the way that it curls around, but it's in Bacha Blue. Like, come on, that is a W. Also, the slash down here in the light blue, that looks nice, dude. That looks so sick. All right, to be honest, we're just gonna leave it there for this rod. Overall, not a bad rod. The resilience is crazy high, and the slashes just make it so that you don't actually need that big of a control bar because we have high resilience, we've got slashes. It makes it super easy to catch fish. To be honest, I would say this rod is probably even more worth it than the shear rod. The only difference is you don't get a mutation with this rod. So get the shear rod if you want epic mutations. Get this rod if you're looking for speed. And now we're moving on to the best current rods at Second Sea. These are classified as the stage 3 rods, and they do up in price by quite a bit. So the first one is going to be called Free Spirit Rod. Now this one is over at Isle of New Beginnings. So let's get on the jet ski and make our way to the second Isle in the game. Dude, I'm so happy they added in another Isle. Now I can annoy even more people in the YouTube comments by saying Isle over and over again. Oh, a floating merchant. How is Buddy doing that? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You do you, bro. Okay, here we go. Isle of New Beginning Glay. Where is this rod? Oh, of course. Yes, it's right here. So this is the Free Spirit rod. If you guys didn't know, it's basically just like a skeleton's hand. As you can see, it's got little flowers on it. It's got jewels up here, and it's holding this big kind of gem at the top. It looks really sick, but is it actually going to be as good as it looks? I don't know, because I can't buy it. Hey, buddy, can you help me buy this rod? All right, for some reason, I literally cannot buy it. I might have to rejoin the server. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yo, some somebody's parked up their speed racer. Okay, Mr. Rich. That's like a Lamborghini. All right, if I come to the rod again, we're in a brand new server now. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't buy it. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, I'm going to leave that rod for now. Let's move on to the final rod, and then I'll try to come back to this one. Maybe you have to complete like an angler quest to get it. I have no idea. Should I try to talk to the merchant? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. To my right is a handful of the Islay rods. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. Yeah, bro, I'm trying, dude. Okay, I think that one's bugged, but what I can do is go over the stats for you guys. It looks really, really good. I wish I could test it in the video. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you have to complete a quest. If I am doing something wrong, just let me know in the comments. But this is what the rod is supposed to be. So it's called the Free Spirit Rod. Of course, you get it from Isle of New Beginnings. It costs 200,000 cash, and these are the stats, guys. 25% lure, which is not great, but the luck is 150%, control is 0.15, resilience 10, and max kg is 5,000. So that in itself doesn't sound great, but then you get this. Chance to stab fish during reeling. So that's the exact same passive as the Azure of Lagoon Rod, but you do also get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom mutation, which is a 5x value on the fish. Bro, that sounds so epic. I want to catch a bloom. Why can't I buy it? No! That's so sad, dude. That's actually so sad. I don't know why it's not working. I think it's just bugged right now. The second sea seems to have a lot of bugs and glitches at the moment. I'm sure the devs are going to fix it all super soon. Or maybe, like I've said a bunch of times, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the final rod. So that, of course, is going to be the one and only, the Great Dreamer Rod. This is the one that looks like Cthulhu, and I think it spawns in Cthulhu, which is kind of crazy. I think the whole idea is supposed to be, it's almost like the Rod of Forgotten Fang, where a Megalodon comes down, but instead of a Megalodon, we get Cthulhu. So to get this one, you've got to go to the Cursed Shores. So that's basically like Cthulhu's island, if you guys didn't know. If you have a look, can I get a good angle on it? There we go. There's like the statue of Cthulhu himself, which looks pretty epic. And wait, this guy's got the rod. Wait, let me ask him. Oh, okay. Somebody said that you need 70% best theory, apparently, to get the skeleton rod. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case, let me try to get the Cthulhu rod, and then I'll go back for the skeleton rod. All right, shouts out to that guy that just lets us know how to do that. Apparently, that's how you do it anyway. Maybe he's lying to me. Who knows? So here is the final rod, the Great Dreamer Rod. Now, can I buy this one? This one I can buy. That's so weird. We've got the Great Dreamer Rod. Easy peasy, dude. Bro, look at this one. We've got Cthulhu on it. So the stats on this is lure speed is 65%, so a lot better lure. Luck is 80%, control 0.12, 12% resilience, 8,000 kg max. The Great Dreamer Rod pulses with energy. Its eldritch glow channeling the madness and mystery of the dreamer himself. Wow, that looks cool. Look at it. We've literally got a Squidward on the rod. That's so sick. All right, let me get fishing off this rock right here. Let's have a look at this rod. So what was the lure on it again? Okay, 65% lure. So if I use coral bait, it should only be about 4, maybe 5 shakes. Oh, it's 3 shakes. Okay. So we've got a minus 62% fish here. Let's have a look at this. Apparently, Cthulhu is supposed to come down every 2 fish caught. So if I catch this 1 fish, on the next one, we should get Cthulhu. Let's have a look. Okay, that's 2 fish. No Cthulhu. Maybe it's on like the 3rd. Maybe you have to catch 2 and then it's on the 3rd fish. Let's find out. Cthulhu? What? Where is he, bro? Wait, look at this. The Great Dreamer Rod. This is supposed to be the ability summons Cthulhu to swoop down and catch a fish for every 2 fish caught. And it's supposed to have a 1-minute cooldown. Okay, so I've already caught 3 fish. Maybe it has to be 2 perfect catches. I guess let's do a perfect catch and see what happens. Oh, I messed up already. Okay, let me go to an easier island to do this. The fish here seem to be kind of hard to catch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna let this go and we'll just go to an easier island. To be honest, let's just try it in the ocean. Let's try it right here. Oh, wait, what? What am I getting? I'm getting exotic. What is this? Bro, I seriously need to go ahead and complete the whole best theory. Like, what am I getting right now? All right, here we go. X-ray tetra. What? Whoa! Okay, whoa, that looks so sick. Look at its guts, dude. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Like, genuinely, that looks really cool. All right, let me try 2 perfect catches here. Like I said, if Cthulhu doesn't come down, what am I getting now? What is this? Why do I keep getting epic fish? And this isn't a perfect catch once again. But you know what? Apparently, I need 70% best theory anyway, so let me just get it. Pelican eel. Cool. This one is a perfect catch. Let's do 1 more perfect catch. Oh, I made messed up again. Bro, I suck at fishing. What is wrong with me? Why am I struggling so much with the perfect catches? Okay, I got a tripod fish that time. All right, here we go. We finally got a common that's easy to catch. Good. If I mess this one up now, it's GG, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, got another easy one. Done. Okay, so that's 2 perfect catches. What about 3? Is this rod broken as well? Please, dude. Please, I want to see Cthulhu. Doesn't work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't seem to be working. On the official Fishipedia page, it literally says it's just every 2 fish caught is someone's Cthulhu. I genuinely don't know. I guess maybe I'll experiment with this rod, but for now, I don't know. It's okay. It definitely has the best lure speed naturally out of all the rods. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the rod with probably the best stats is the one that I can't get. It's the rod over at Isle of New Beginnings, the skeleton rod. Oh, wait. Oh, the treasure's been opened already. It's this rod here, because if you put the hasty enchantment on this rod, it just sounds like it'd be so sick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try complete 70% bestiary of this area first. So we've got to go to Isle of New Beginnings, do all of this. If doing all of this doesn't work, I think we've got to do the full bestiary and complete 70% of it. At least that's according to the guy in the chat. So I'm gonna try that now and finally get the last rod, so I can tell you guys which rod you should be getting for yourself. All right, I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, guys, I'm back after a little bit of time, and look at this. If we go to the bestiary, so I've completed over 70% of the Isle of New Beginnings bestiary, not the whole bestiary, literally just the one on this island. And now, if I come to the free spirit rod, look at this. So it costs 200,000 credits. Now I can actually buy it. So the dude was right. All they've got to do is catch basically all of the fish, or at least 70% of the fish, which is 7 out of the 9 fish, and then you can buy this rod. So now let's go ahead and test the rod. So here it is. Free spirit rod, 25% lure, luck 150%, control 0.15, 10 resilience, 5,000 kg. So with this rod, apparently you're supposed to be able to get some epic gems that come down from the sky. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I'm getting a mythical. Is it mythical? What am I getting? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, of course. It does slashes. Oh, wait, it does blue slashes as well? What? Oh, it does a lot of slashes. What? It does a lot of slashes, guys. It does a lot of slashes. That's insane. Okay, we got the mythical again. Oh, this is the best rod. This is the best rod. Hands down. This rod's insane, dude. Wow. All right, I'm going to keep going until we get the gems. Oh, there it is. Whoa, look at that. They're like little frogs jumping about, but it's gems. That was kind of weird, dude. Look how epic this rod looks, though. I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with this rod. This rod is so sick looking, bro. It's actually one of my favorite looking rods in the game. That is so crazy. Did I get mutation, though? Okay, I didn't get mutation. Wait, what did the gems do? So, of course, this rod stabs the fish to increase the progress speed, and then you get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom. Now, that didn't work for me, but maybe I just did something wrong, or maybe there's only 20% chance even with the gems. I don't know. Let's keep going and see if I can get this bloom mutation. Oh, I'm getting secrets. What? There's a secret? Wait, what? I actually didn't know secrets existed. Okay, guys, I'm getting a secret. Secrets exist, apparently. I did not know this. I genuinely did not know this. It's kind of hard to catch, actually. Okay, here we go, though. What did I just catch? Phantom coin. Yo, wait, what? Okay, I'll be honest. Kind of sucks. What? That does not deserve to be a secret. That kind of sucks, dude. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it looks so similar to all of the other fish here. It doesn't really look like a secret. It just looks like it could be... Dude, this could be a common. Let's be honest. This could be a common. Anyway, let's keep going until I get the bloom mutation. Oh, okay. I've got the gems and I'm getting the exotic. So this should be the eel. I think it's called like whispering eel. Did we get it? Oh, I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me there's not a visual mutation for it. Oh, wait. I got 2 blooms. Okay, this is the bloom abyss flicker and this is the bloom whispering eel. Oh, it makes them purple. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it kind of looks like fossilized, if I'm honest, just without all of the little epic symbols around. It's all right. It's a nice color. I will say that. It's like a nice pinky purple. So if we have a look, this is the normal abyss flicker and then this is the bloom abyss flicker. It basically just makes it look fossilized. All right, well, there we go. That is all of the rods. Now, the question is, how would I rank these rods and which ones should you guys actually be getting? Well, honestly, this list might surprise you. So let's go from worst to the best rods that you definitely need to get. So in total, at the second seed, there are 9 different rods. The first one you get just by joining the second seed, that's called the adventurer's rod. So for this one, I'm actually kind of not going to count it, but it would be in the 9th place. In 8th place, out of the rods that you can actually buy, it would be the first one that you can get, which is is the wildflower rod. It looks nice, but honestly, it just doesn't do that much, and it's just not that great, dude. In 7th place, it's actually basically the same thing. We've got the firefly rod, and this one you can buy it right next to the wildflower rod, and it looks pretty cool. We've got some like little fireflies down here that looks pretty sick, but the rod itself is just not very good. Number 6, we've got the frog rod. Now this one I actually couldn't even test properly because for some reason the frogs didn't come out. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. I mean, the design itself is epic, but the rod is very bad. So that's gonna be in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got the blazebringer rod. This is the one that you buy from Ember Reach. The rod itself is really cool when you can get it to the max level, and of course you can get that 5% mutation, the Ember Flame mutation. However, it takes 25 perfect catches in order to only get a 5% chance of getting the Ember Flame mutation after that. 25 perfect catches is crazy, bro. That's so hard. So that's why this rod is in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the Verdant shear rod. This one everyone was super hyped to get just because of how epic it looks, and the tree coming out and the mutations you can get are super cool, I will be honest. However, the rod itself isn't that great. The lure speed is really bad. The look is actually pretty good. I'll take it back. The look is pretty good. However, the resilience sucks, so going for the high rarity fish here, it's pretty tricky. So now we've got the top 3 rods that you guys should be getting at the 2nd sea. In 3rd place, and this is kind of a shock, it's gonna be the Great Dreamer rod. Now this is the most expensive rod by far. It costs 500,000 credits to get. However, the stats are really not that great. Yes, it's got a good lure speed, but you can literally just take any of the other rods and put hasty on it. The look isn't great, control is bad, resilience is bad, and max kg is only 8,000. And for some reason I couldn't even get Cthulhu to spawn. Maybe I did something wrong, but it just didn't work. Like the passive didn't even work for me. So I'm kind of let down by this rod. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I need to do more. I don't know. I wish it was just a little bit better than it is. In 2nd place, we've actually got the Bacha Blue Azure of Lagoon rod. Now, I didn't put this in 2nd place just because it's blue. I put it in 2nd place because this rod has a 55% resilience, and on top of that, it does the slashes. So the reason this rod is so good is if you come right here, if we happen to get a rare fish like this exotic, dude, this exotic actually takes so long to catch because it's minus 90% progress, and it moves around a lot. So using any of the other rods from 2nd sea is really tricky. But look how easy it is with this rod. Because it's got such a high resilience, 55% resilience, and it does the slashes, you can catch the rarest fish at 2nd sea, or like not the rarest fish, but one of the rarest fish really easily. Like minus 90% progress goes by so quickly with this rod. There we go, done. See? It's that easy. And in fact, let me pull out the Great Dreamer rod just to show you guys how much harder it is. Okay, here we go. We've got the exotic again. Watch this, guys. Look how much harder this is. So I've got a way bigger control bar, but wait for it. It darts around so... Look! It moves around so much more. Plus, because we don't have the slashes, it goes up so slowly. So if you happen to miss the fish for a second, you lose so much progress, dude. Like, look at this. It takes so much longer. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to mess up. Right now, it's kind of easy because it's staying in one corner. It's when it goes to the middle and it starts going left and right. It becomes kind of tricky. Like this. Okay, it's in the middle. You see how every now and then it will pop out of the control bar? Well, if it does that a few times in a row like that, you can actually start to lose a lot of progress, making it take ages to catch this fish, dude. Look at this. Look at this. When it starts going around like this, I mean, I'm just a sick fisherman, okay? So I'm locked in. But if you mess up for a second, you can just lose so much progress. Honestly, it's just not worth it, guys. All right, there we go. We finally got it. So like I said, I might have been doing something wrong with this rod, but I would put it in 3rd place. In 2nd place, definitely Azure of Lagoon. Just the resilience and the slashes is epic. And in 1st place, you guessed it, it's going to be the Free Spirit rod. And this one also, it looks like it doesn't have very high resilience, but for some reason, it kind of does. But even if it didn't have high resilience, the amount of slashes it does do is insane. Let me just show you guys one more time. Look at this. 1 slash. 2nd slash. Okay, I guess that time I only did 2. Of course, it would only do 2 slashes when I'm trying to show you guys how good the rod is. It was doing way more earlier, bro. It was doing loads of slashes. Okay, 1 slash, 2nd slash, 3rd slash. Okay, that time I only did 3. Anyway, you guys get the point, dude. It's just a good rod, okay? It's just a good rod, trust me. Plus, on top of that, you do get a 5x sale value if you catch the Bloom mutation. The Seraphic rod is the most overpowered rod on Fish. Or at least it was until it got a big fat nerf. So today I'm going to be putting it to the ultimate test as we go on the quest to catch every single legendary in fish in just 2 hours. Will I be able to catch all 48 legendaries with only the seraphic rod? There's only one way to find out. And guys, the February Robux giveaway is already at 13,000 Robux. And for every 1 new subscriber, I'll add an extra 1 Robux to the pot. So if you want to be the next Robux millionaire, make sure you subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames down below. And we're in. And as you guys can see, currently I do have the new seraphic rod equipped. Now, you can get this rod once you reach my level, which is the current max level of 1,000. But as I'm sure most of you guys know, especially the ones that are level 1,000, the seraphic rod did get a nerf, and then recently it got a tiny little buff again. So just to quickly show you what this rod is capable of, let's go over towards Roslet Bay down here, and let's just have a look at the passive. So if we start fishing like this, you can see once we go for the shakes, this will happen. It starts off normal, then we get this laser beam that comes down. It completes quite a lot of the line, and then we're done. So that passive ability used to actually complete 99% of the fish, which was just way too overpowered. Then they nerfed it down to 50% of the line, and now they've bumped it back up to 60%. So today, we're going to be putting the rod to the ultimate test. Can I catch every single legendary in fish, all on my own, in just 2 hours? In total, there are currently 48 legendaries in fish now. They've increased it by quite a lot since Atlantis has come out, and there are so many locations to go through. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Start the 2-hour timer editor, and let's get going. All right, so first things first, now that we started the timer, I've got to actually make my way over towards Statue of Sovereignty. Yes, I'm wasting time with enchanting, but I'm gonna keep it as part of the quest. Currently, as you guys can see, I've got the quantum enchant on the seraphic rod, but as you saw, it did get nerfed a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is swap out for a more overpowered enchant that I don't really see many people talking about for some reason, and I kind of go up the ladder. Let me up! Hi, Calder Scammer, please let me down faster. I need to enchant. Okay, done. Let's go. And here we go. We've made it down to Keeper's Altar. So let's hop onto the enchant table. Oh, dude, I need my enchant relics out. All right, unfortunately, I will be getting rid of my quantum enchant. What we're looking for is the steady enchant, and that's not gonna be it. Oh boy, could I waste so much time here just enchanting. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, there we go. On the third one, we got steady. Reduces progress lost by 25% when fishing. So if you guys don't know, this will actually make it way quicker in order for me to catch any fish I want. And before we leave Keeper's Altar, the first legendaries are actually going to be here. So let's get fishing right over here on this rock. Whoa, is it dark here? Holy. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is pop a sundial totem because I cannot see anything. I don't have any sundial totems. Oh no, that's a problem. I made a mistake. All right, I'm gonna have to get fishing. Wait, can I put performance mode on? Oh, higher brightness. Okay, easy. So let's get fishing. Let's see how long this takes. So as you guys can see at the bottom, I now have plus 25% progress speed. So that will help a lot. This enchant plus the passive of the rod gives us an extra 85% progress speed increase. Oh, yes, okay, we got our first legendary, an Umbral Shark, so we can tick that off the list. And the next thing we're looking for is just simply Voidwood, so let's see if we're going to get it. Oh, we got another legendary. Oh, no, I think it's the shark again. Is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay, what I'm going to have to do, guys, we're going for it. 8x luck. And that's right, we are now doing the February giveaway, which has already surpassed 10,000 Robux. So if you guys want to spend Robux like I do, just make sure to subscribe and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments to enter into the Robux giveaway. Okay, we're getting another legendary. I think this is Voidwood, actually. I think we're getting it already. Boom, done. Voidwood done and Umbral Shark done. So we can leave Keeper's Altar. That's already 2 down. 46 fish left to go. Dude, we might be able to do this in like an hour. Never mind 2 hours. All right, the next island we're going to head to, guys, is actually going to be Sunstone Island. So let's get back on the jet ski and just simply go across the pond over there. Now, the reason that I gave myself 2 hours is, like I said in the intro, there are so many new fish in fish that are legendaries, and I just thought I would need a lot more time in order to be able to do this. Initially, I was going to try it in an hour, but with 48 fish to catch, we need a little bit of leeway. Okay, what am I getting here? This is a mythical? What is this? Oh, it's a vault fish. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, you don't see those often. Okay, here we're getting a crown bass. Oh, no, it's a mahi-mahi. What am I talking about? Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting a legendary. What's this going to be? Is this a moonfish? What is this? This is not a moonfish. Oh, a sunfish. Perfect. Okay, that's what we needed. So next up, we're also going to need a wee fish and ancient wood. And I believe we're getting ancient wood right now. Glossy ancient wood. All right, let's go. So we can take those 2 off. Next, we're just looking for wee fish. Another sunfish. Wow, this is going really well. Dude, am I fishing in the right place to get a wee fish? I should probably Google this. Oh, wait, actually, let's pull out the fish radar. That will help us today. All right, here we go. Fish radar, long-tailed bass, trumpet fish, mahi-mahi, sweet fish. Is there no wee fish anywhere? Okay, I don't see wee fish anywhere. I'm just going to keep fishing here and hope this is the right spot. Wait, is that it? All right, I'm going to move location slightly. I'm going to go over towards the sweet fish spot. I don't know if this is going to make any difference. Hopefully it does. It probably won't. Let's fish right off the dock. I mean, it's more cinematic anyway. Oh, wait, am I getting it? Is this it? We got legendary. Oh, it's another sunfish. Okay, we've got to keep going. I'm getting another legendary. Is this going to be it? No, this is another sunfish, right? What is going on? Dude, 3 sunfish in a row is crazy. Bro, I am getting everything apart from this wee fish. Let me go over here, maybe. Come on, wee fish. Don't do me like this. Dude, I got a big albino trumpet fish before I get a wee fish. What? That's insane. Another trumpet fish? What is going on? I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Come on, wee fish. Yes. Okay, there it is. The wee fish complete and that Sunstone Island complete. So next step, let's move over to the next island, which of course is going to be Roslet Bay. Come on. We've got this, guys. We're locked in. We're only, what is that? 12 minutes into the challenge. We're doing great. All right, here we go. Roslet Bay. So here we're going to be looking for the Dumbo octopus. We're going to need an axolotl, and we're of course going to need a pearl as well. But I'm going to save the pearl till the end of the video because they're kind of tricky to get. Oh, albino bull shark. Wait, we needed a bull shark as well. What? Did I just get that from the ocean? I swear you get a bull shark from the ocean. But that counts. We needed it. We've got another bull shark. What is going on? Okay, we can take bull shark off the list. That's crazy. All right, here we go. We're getting our first legendary from Roslet Bay. What is this going to be? Is this an octopus? It is. Dumbo octopus. There we go. That's one done. So the next one I'm actually looking for is going to be an axolotl. I have no idea where you're meant to catch an axolotl. Is it in the little pond? I think you can just get it here, but I'm not sure if I've ever had an axolotl right here. I'm panicking. I might have to start Googling. Okay, I'm getting another Dumbo octopus here. Not what I'm after. I've just gave it a quick Google, and I'm pretty sure it is in the pond. So let me go to the Roslet Bay pond. Okay, let's try here. Oh, let me go to the dock again. Normally when I'm on a dock, I get pretty good luck. Yo, what's up, guys? All right, let's get fishing here. Hopefully this doesn't take very long. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'm getting a legendary. Is that it? This could be it. Yes. Okay, we can move on. So I do have one more thing I'm supposed to get from Roslet Bay. It's, of course, the sea pearl, but we'll get that at the end of the video because they're kind of tricky to get. So next up, what we're going to do is move into the Roslet volcano. So simply make our way over here and let's go to the volcano. I think you can now fish in the volcano again. I think they fixed that bug. Let's have a look. Oh, what? Are you kidding? No! I touched the rock and I died? No, 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 no. We are wasting valuable time right now. All right, shipwright, please, buddy. Give me my jet ski back. All right, here we go. Let's reset. Let's not panic just yet. We've got time. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're about 15 minutes in or just past it. Wait, I wonder, can we just fish in this lava right here now? Do we even have to go into Roslet Volcano? Let's give it a go. So if I swap to my reinforced rod. All right, here we go. Reinforced rod. For some reason, I've got clever on this rod. I have no idea why I've got clever. This is going to take a lot of shakes, but hopefully we just get something straight away. Let's have a look. Is this gonna work? Oh, whoa, it does work. No way does that work. That's so sick. So you can now fish outside the volcano. You don't even need to go into the volcano. Okay, we've got a swordfish. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, maybe it doesn't work. What? Okay, you're not supposed to be able to get a swordfish from the volcano. You're supposed to get the obsidian swordfish. So let's make our way into the actual volcano because clearly it doesn't work out here. That's a shame. They really should have extended the length of the volcano so you can fish outside as well. All right, this time, let's not make the mistake of touching the wall. I'm just going to stand right here and fish from this angle instead. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay, we're getting something straight away. This is not what we're after. I believe this is the obsidian swordfish. Oh, I'm kind of losing it. All right, there it is. Obsidian swordfish. So that itself is a mythical. We're not after that. I'm going to have to put some better bait on. I've just realized. And dude, I don't have any coral. Do I have seaweed? Please. What? I don't have any seaweed either? Oh, no. What can I use? Bro, let me just get some deep coral on. Do I even want deep coral? What am I supposed to use here? Okay, let me put some bagels on. That will have to do. I seriously need to buy more bait again. That's so bad. Okay, we're getting a common next, which we don't need either. I should probably just skip everything to make this quicker. Okay, we got the ember perch. Okay, we're getting a common. I'm going to skip this again. We don't need it. Come on, just give me the legendary. It takes so many shakes just to get one. This is so bad. It's so slow. I keep getting mythicals, dude. All right, let's skip this. Oh, there we go. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're finally getting the obsidian salmon. Oh, don't lose it here, Bacha. Come on. And there it is, obsidian salmon. All right, let's get out of the volcano. We don't need to be in here any longer. So we can move on to the next island now, which of course is going to be Forsaken Shores. So we've just got to go slightly to the right. But first, let's make our way back down to the jet ski, which is just over here. Perfect. Let's get on. And like I said, guys, we will come back later to Rosla Bay to get the pearl and my jet ski stuck. What? Okay, there we go. What just happened? So for the next location, we've just got to cut across to the right and go over towards Forsaken Shores, and we can just get fishing right here. So all that we're going to be looking for this one is, of course, the shipwreck barracuda, and let's swap back to the seraphic rod now. We don't need to use the reinforced rod here. Now, I don't think there's a spot to catch the shipwreck barracuda. I could be wrong, actually. In fact, I could definitely be wrong. Let's go ahead and pop the fish radar once again. Shipwreck barracuda. Okay, I don't see it anyway. Normally, when I'm going for the shipwreck barracuda, I literally stand right here. Oh, there it is. What? That fast, huh? There we go, done. Shipwreck barracuda. So now all we've got to do, guys, is move on to the next island. Wait, what? What is going on? I'm celebrating a little too early here. No way do I still have my glider on. That's kind of sick. So the next island is going to be Terrapin Island itself, of course. So at Terrapin Island, we've got to go for the golden smallmouth bass, which I'm not sure where you're supposed to get that. But I do know that in order to get the olm, you've got to go inside of this little cave. So let's make our way in and let's get fishing for the olm. Come on, let me up. What is going on? All right, here we go. Olm time. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was quick. Okay, we're getting the olm already. Done. We got the olm. So next up, we've got to get the golden bass. Where do I get that? Oh, I see it. Golden smallmouth bass. If we just back up a little bit. Yo, what's up, fisherman? I like your cap, buddy. All right, let's get fishing right next to this dude, and hopefully we get it quick enough. No way, dude. I got a sea turtle before I got the golden smallmouth bass. And there we go. Another legendary locked in. Dude, this is going way too smoothly right now. Wait, have I ever caught one of those? I think I have. Okay, so moving on, guys. I'm going to go straight forward towards Snowcap Island because that is the next island across. And then we're going to circle back to the Grand Reef later. Let's just circle all of the islands first. So at Snowcap, what I'm looking for is Moonwood and the Pond Emperor. I'm not sure where you get the Pond Emperor. Wait, is it inside of the cave or is it at the top? Maybe it's at the top. Okay, this is where you get the glacier fish. Wait, is the Pond Emperor at the top? Am I about to waste time climbing to the top of Snowcap Island? I don't see it down here anywhere. Because it's called Pond Emperor, I'm going to assume it's at the top in the little pond. I really hope I'm not about to waste a bunch of time climbing this mountain. I don't know why I'm taking such a weird route up, but it's kind of working, I can't lie. Okay, there we go. All right, we're almost there. And here we go. This is the pond. So is this where you get Pond Emperor? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, yes! I'm getting another legendary! How is this going so well, bro? What is happening? There it is, Pond Emperor. I was correct. You're supposed to get it from there. And look at that. That's a new catch. I've actually never caught that before. I just 100% guessed it would be up in the pond. I mean, it's kind of obvious. All right, so next up, guys, we need Moonwood. And in order to get Moonwood, you can just fish anywhere around Snowcap Island. I'm going to fish off of the dock right here. What? Did I get it on the first go? We're getting a legendary. Or is this going to be an ocean legendary? Let's see. Oh, I got a moonfish. Wait, we needed a moonfish anyway from the ocean. Okay, perfect. So we can take off moonfish. I'm getting another legendary here. What's this? Oh, this is Moonwood. This is Moonwood. I can feel it. I've got a tingle. I got that Moonwood tingle. And there it is. Moonwood complete. All right, let's get the jet ski back out. And now we can finally start making our way over towards ancient Islay. Should be somewhere over here. There it is. I'm coming, Islay. All right, here we go. First place is, of course, right here. We've got to pull up towards the waterfall and get fishing here. Dude, I got a Meg Fang before getting a legendary. Oh, I think I'm getting another. This is wild. Yep, I got another. Oh, yes, I'm getting it already. Bro, what is happening in today's video? I'm getting legendary so fast. All right, there it is. We got a Ginsu shark. We need exactly that. What? I was literally just about saying we need the Ducklestosi, whatever it's called. Ducklestosi? I don't know how to say that. All right, so next up, we need to go up towards the pond because we need to get the floppy and also the Lidsage Theus. I don't know how to say that one either. All right, we made it to the pond and let's get fishing for the floppy. And there it is. We got the floppy already. Unbelievable, dude. All right, so the next one, I don't know where you're supposed to get it. I need to do a little bit of Googling. Okay, apparently you can find it at the top of Ancient Isles Waterfall. So let's go up there. I'm not sure I've ever caught one of these before, actually. All right, here we go. Made it to the top. Oh, okay. That's exactly what we need. A lead seed. Oh, yeah, I still don't know how to say it. Oh, wait, is that it? Yo, this thing looks sick. I don't think I've ever caught this before. Yeah, there we go. Leeds. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Let's just call it Leeds. And that's a new catch for me. And another legendary done. Bro, that's insane. We're on a roll right now. That's ancient Islay fully completely. So let's make our way back down towards the jet ski. All right, where did I leave my jet ski? Okay, it's right here. I found it. It's by the waterfall. And the next stop is probably going to be Mushgrove Swamp, I think. So let's start making our way there. All right, here we go. Mushgrove Swamp. And the only thing we're looking for is an alligator. So this should be pretty easy to get, actually. Okay, we're getting a handfish. Wait, I'm sure there's a spawn for alligators. If we just go further into Mushgrove Swamp. Okay, yes, I can see it. It's right in front of me. Alligator spawn. All right, if we just get on top of this little boat right here and get fishing, we should be able to get one really, really fast. And there it is. First try. Wow. All right, perfect. That's Mushgrove Swamp already done. So we can move on to the next one, which is that going to be Statue of Something? Oh, no, we already did that. Oh, Moosewood. How could I forget about Moosewood? All right, let's get to Moosewood, guys. That is going to be our next island and next challenge. Now, there's actually only one thing we're after at Moosewood, and that is going to be the whiptail catfish. So I'm pretty sure there is a spawn for the whiptail catfish. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure they spawn when you're on top of this island right here. So let's go ahead and try fish here for it. Okay, what am I getting here? There's some sort of a mythical? What is this? Oh, it's a whisker bill. Nice. Okay, we're getting another whisker bill. That's kind of crazy. We're getting another whisker bill. 3 in a row is nuts. If I get a 4th one, we've got to move location. I think this is a 4th one, but I think this is negative because it's blue. Is that right? Yep, negative whisker bill. All right, we've got to change location, guys. What is going on? For some reason, I always thought you could get the whiptail catfish around here. So let me try this location instead. Oh, wait, what is this? An exotic? Am I getting a treble bass? What is this? From here? What? I just got a treble bass. Okay, that's kind of random. Oh, I'm getting another exotic, dude. All right, there it is. Another treble bass. What location can I stand in to get the whiptail catfish? I'm kind of lost. All right, I'm going to go back to this spot. I swear this is where you can get it. Let's have a look. It should work at some point if I just keep going. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I just remembered. You get it from the pond, right? Oh, no, I've wasted so much time at Moosewood for no reason, dude. All right, let's go to the pond. Surely you get it here, right? Do I now remember it correctly? Let's have a look. What? What is this? Wait, I'm getting an exalted relic. Bro, I just got an exalted relic. And here we go. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the whiptail catfish. There we go. Darkened whiptail catfish. Done. That's Moosewood complete. All right, so next up, what I'm going to do is make my way to the Grand Reef. We can complete the Grand Reef, Maelstrom, and also fully do Atlantis. So this next part is going to be a little bit tough. All right, here we go. Made it to the Grand Reef. All that we've got to get here is a Coral Emperor. Okay, we've got a Grand Reef Guardian. Oh, no. Please don't lose the challenge here, dude. Okay, that's a Coral Guard. Another Coral Guard. No. Oh, yes. Let's go. Coral Emperor. All right, there we go. Glossy Coral Emperor. Why are we catching everything in a mutation right now? That's kind of weird. All right, so next up, guys, we've got to head on over to a different island. Let's just skip across to this one. Because, of course, we've got to catch the Maelstrom legendaries. Or Atlantean Storm legendaries, but the fish we're looking for is called Maelstrom. I mean, oh, dear, dude. I'm getting so confused right now. My brain is fried. Okay, I think we've got it on the first try, actually. And there it is. Maelstrom Shark. Complete. So now it's time to make our way down into Atlantis and do all of the legendaries there. I don't think I've even done all of the Atlantis legendaries yet. So this is going to be quite a journey down here. So first of all, of course, we've got to get the Heart of Zeus out. Here we go. Oh, we've got a shiny Surge. Nice. So I'm going to start over in Zeus's room first. I don't know if we have to fish in different areas. I think we've got to fish in different areas in order to get different fish in Atlantis. Actually, you definitely do. All right, so step number 1, let's go to Zeus's room. And here it is, Zeus's rod room. So let's get fishing right here and see how long this takes to get the first legendary. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting one here. All right, that's the Thunder Serpent done. And I'm pretty sure that's all we've got to get from the Zeus pool. Okay, yep, that's definitely it. So, Thunder done. All right, let's make our way back out into actual Atlantis here. And our next stop is to basically just go to the next room across. All right, here we go. We've made it over towards the sunken pool. Let's get fishing here. And I believe there are 2 fish that we're looking for here. I need to double check this. Oh, nope, sorry, I'm wrong. It's just 1 legendary that we're after from this pool as well. And that is going to be the deep crownfish. So, I could probably skip any fish that's not the deep crownfish here. Oh, wait, I've just realized we lost the Atex look. Oh, no. Okay, let me get Atex look back on. I'm wasting valuable time right now. Oh, there it is. Whoa, this fish looks sick. Okay, you kind of can't see it because of the laser, but look at it now. There it is, deep crownfish. Apparently, I've already caught it before. Okay. All right, so next up, we can make our way left and go over towards the Poseidon pool. All right, we made it to the Poseidon pool, so let's go ahead and put diving gear on. And there we go. Let's make our way down and turn right here. And here we go, Poseidon pool. Come on, give me a legendary first try, please. Okay, we've got a bait crate first. We can skip that. Oh, there we go. We got the legendary. So it's 2 that we're after from the Poseidon pool. And there we go. The first one is the Deep Emperor. And I think this is the next one. Let's go. This is the one that I've got in the thumbnail, by the way. This thing looks sick. I don't think I've ever caught it before. And there it is, the Deep Behemoth. That's a new catch, and that officially is the Poseidon pool complete. All right, for the last one, we've got to make it down to the Ethereal Abyss before we head on over towards the Kraken pool. And here we go, Ethereal Abyss. We only need 1 legendary from here. Let's see how fast we can get it. Wait, what? What is that thing? That looks so cool. King Jellyfish. Whoa, I've never even seen that before. I didn't even know that existed. That is crazy. Dude, all of the fish from Ethereal Abyss is sick. Look at this one. What is that? Oracle's Eye. What? How have I never fished here before? I'm getting as a shiny. Wait. Shiny Oracle's Eye. We got it as a purple. What? What? Look at that. Void Scale Guppy. What is this as well? Bro, all of the fish from here are nuts. Mage Marlin? Wait, is that what we were after? Oh, it is. Okay, Mage Marlin ticked off. So now we're just going to make our way to the Kraken pool, and we are officially done with Atlantis. Currently, we're 1 hour and 1 minute into the challenge. Dude, we're doing pretty good, I will say. And here we go. Kraken pool. We're officially here. Okay, we're getting the mythical first. We can go ahead and just catch that super quick. There it is. Abyssal Devourer. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, am I getting it? I'm stuck in my head. Wait, what is this? It looks nuclear. Have I ever caught that before? Negative Void Emperor. Oh, okay. That looks so sick. It almost looks nuclear. All right, I'm just going to start skipping anything. Oh, I can't even skip it. It's too hard to skip with the Seraphic Rod, dude. It's still way too good. And there it is. Okay, Kraken's Herald, our first legendary. After this, we're just going to get the Abyssal King, I believe, and then we're done. And there it is. Let's go. Abyssal King. All right, that is Atlantis about to be complete. And perfect. Okay, so moving on. Where should I go next? Where should I go next? All right, next up, let's go ahead and pop a Conception Conch just to make our way back outside quickly. Now, I do still need to do the Brine Pool, but I'm not going to do the Brine Pool yet. I actually want to enchant my Reinforce Rod to make that bit easier. So for the next part, we've got to find a strange whirlpool to get down to Vertigo and, of course, the depths. And I'm going the complete wrong way. I have no idea why. Shipwright! Jet ski, please, sire. If I can't seem to find a strange whirlpool, I'll probably go ahead and do Northern Expedition next. All right, weirdly enough, no strange whirlpools right now, so let's actually go to the Northern Expedition and complete that one instead. All right, we made it to Northern Expedition. Let's go past the merchant. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they took away the long skip. In fact, let's try the long skip and see if we can still do it. So now you can no longer climb slopes. They ended up doing a hot fix on that quite recently, so let's see if we can manage to make it work. If not, we're gonna have to take the full way around. All right, here's the wall. So we used to be able to climb this. I don't think this is possible anymore. No! Why did they fix it? Oh, wait. Oh, no. All right, well, luckily for you guys, you can copy my method, what I'm going to call it the Bacha climb method. And if you basically spam your glider, you can actually start to build up a rhythm where you can climb any wall in the game still. If I can't make it work, we're just going to have to go to a different spot. All right, the wall is too steep. Let's ignore the Bacha method. It's not going to work. It does work on other walls that aren't as steep. I can't believe this, but we're going to have to take the normal way around up to Northern Expedition. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that they patched that climbing slopes thing. They should definitely put it back in the game. Anyway, let's make our way up the normal way, and we're going to start at Overgrowth Caves. All right, so I believe we can actually fish here first. Let's try this quickly. Oh, we've got a glass diamond. Definitely don't need it, though. Wait, what? Am I getting an electric glass diamond? That looks nuts. What is that? What? Electric glass diamond, bro. Okay, we've got an enchant relic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you cannot catch a legendary from here. Okay, let's skip this one and go up to the next pond. And we've got an albino glass diamond. Wow, that's kind of cool as well. All right, here we go. We made it to Overgrowth Caves. So now we can start at the first one. I have no idea why I was fishing at that bottom one. I made a mistake. All right, here we go. Frigid taco. What? I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing. A frigid taco. Okay. Okay, we've got an ice octopus. I swear I've never caught one of those before either, by I'll take it. Frigid mammoth tusk. Dude, we're catching everything right now. Oh, wait. No, I'm dying. I just realized. Okay, we've got a darkened glass diamond, but I am completely dying. Okay, advanced oxygen tank. There we go. Cloak. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. We're finally getting our first overgrowth cave legendary. Polar alligator. What? That thing is so cool, dude. Now, I'm pretty sure you actually get the polar alligator from frigid caverns. So why did I get it from here? I have no idea. Okay, let me keep fishing here. I think sometimes it gets confused where you're actually fishing. Oh, wait. What I'm after is frigid antlers, right? Okay, yes, we need frigid antlers. So let's keep fishing here until we get that as well. Okay, we've got darkened frigid mammoth tusk. We just need the antlers, dude. Okay, we've got another polar alligator. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure I do get frigid antlers from that first pond. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to leave this pond for a little bit. Let's go up to the next one because I'm having zero luck trying to get anything out of there now. All right, here we go. We made it to the next location. So we're just going to jump off this bridge, come down here and get fishing once again. Oh, I'm getting a legendary. And there it is, Frostjaw cord. I'm pretty sure we're done here now. So we can make our way back out and go to the next spot. Dude, we're kind of flying through this. So that was the cryogenic canal. The next spot is probably going to be... What's the next one? Is it Glacial Grotto? All right, here's going to be the next spot. Of course, you guys all know this location. Oh, wait, no. Wait, this is cryogenic canal, right? I don't know. Either way, all we've got to do is fish here until we catch the legendary, and then we should be good to go. Oh, and there we go. We're getting a legendary. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. Frostjaw cord? We already caught one of them. Wait, what's going on, dude? I'm confused now. So earlier when I fished... Oh, dude, I think I fished in the wrong spot. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we already got Frostjaw cord. Let me just go to the next location. Let me try and figure this out. Dude, Northern Expedition is confusing. I'm not going to lie. All of the labeling still doesn't work correctly at all. And it looks like at this point, guys, we have 39 minutes left and I cannot even get out. Are you kidding me? They actually broke Northern Expedition. I can't get out. Okay, there we go. They seriously need to fix this whole climbing up walls thing. I don't know why they took it out of the game. It's kind of silly. Look, I'm slipping off of everything. All right, this is going to be the next location. We're going to go between the bush and just down here. Perfect. Oh, there we go, dude. And that's what we were after, the Borrelius Snapper. All right, so the only thing I'm actually missing from Northern Expedition are the frigid antlers. So I've just got to make my way back down to the first pond that we were fishing at and get them from there. We've got this, guys. We've got about 30 minutes left. Is that going to be enough time? I don't know. This is actually going to be really close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. I can't get out. Dude, they seriously need to fix the slope thing. That is so broken. All right, anyway, though, let's make our way back down. So I've got to go around this way, I'm pretty sure. So if I just keep wrapping around, eventually I should get back to the start. All right, made it back down to the first pond. So let's see how fast this is going to be in order to get the legendary. I don't think I'm panicking yet. I honestly think we're about to win. Okay, we'll get an acorn. Come on, dude. I just need a legendary. Oh, yes, I'm getting it. Dude. Okay, that took a little too long, but I think I'm about to get it. Yes, frigid antlers. That's what we're after. Okay, that is officially Northern Expedition fully complete. All right, we're back on the jet ski. Let's make our way back out. And you know what I just realized? We never did Ancient Archive. So I need to go back to Ancient Islay and go inside the archive section. And here we go. Ancient Islay once again. Kind of wasting time coming back, but it's all good. And here we go. Ancient Archive. So let me just go directly to the right here and get fishing for the legendary. Hopefully this is quick because we are getting a little low on time now. Oh, we got a first try. There we go. Diplurus. And we're officially done, so we can just head straight back out. And there we go. We're back outside. So now, guys, what I'm going to do is go to the Statue of Sovereignty. Let's try to get hasty or swift on the reinforced rod, and then we can go to the brine pool and desolate deep. All right, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Let's get inside. Cole, please be kind to me, dude. Let me down fast. Oh, no. I just realized it's daytime and I don't have a sundial totem. Oh, no. I've kind of messed up. I need to go back outside. Oh, no. This is now wasting so much time, dude. All right, made it back to Sunstone Island. Let's go ahead and buy some sundial totems quickly. I cannot believe I have to do this mid-run. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Made it down. Let's just get 50 of these. Done. Let's go. All right, let me spot another jet ski. All right, here we go. Let's make it nighttime and get the enchant relic ready. Oh, wait. Wrong rod. Wrong rod. Where's the reinforced rod? Oh, okay. Now I'm panicking. We are running low on time. All right, let's go. No. All right, let's see how long this is going to take. Hopefully, we get swift or hasty pretty quick. Okay, we got swift. That will do. That's all that I need. So now we can use a conception conch and let's get down to the desolate deep. All right, now that we're here, we can use the seraphic rod to fish at desolate deep. And we're looking for 2 legendaries here, I believe. Dude, I got an emperor jellyfish before I got a legendary. How does that happen? That's insane. All right, guys, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm having zero luck in a legendary. I have no idea why. So I'm going to leave the Desolate Deep for now. I think this might be the reason that we failed the challenge. But what I'm going to do is go over to the brine pool and let's at least get the brine phantom first because I did just spend a while enchanting. All right, we made it to the brine pool. We can now swap to the reinforced rod. Here it is. And let's get fishing. Okay, we didn't get the legendary straight away. So to be honest, I'm just going to skip anything that's not the legendary, which is the brine phantom. All right, so I actually had to stop recording for a little bit, but I'm back. And the challenge continues. I moved to this location instead. Let's see if this is going to work better. All we've got to do is get a brine phantom here, guys. It shouldn't be that hard at all. But for some reason, it's not going well. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? It's currently nighttime. I could maybe pop an Aurora totem because I do have 23 of them. All right, let's do that. Aurora Borealis active. Let's go. Hopefully, this will get us the brine phantom immediately now. And nope, we still get a common. What is going on here? So we only have, how long? I think 13 minutes left. Oh, this is going to be so close, dude. No, we're just getting cooked with the commons. All right, I'm going to keep fishing, guys. Let's see how long this takes. We actually don't have that many fish left to go, but we still have vertigo and the depths as well. So this is not looking great. Oh, no! Bro, I got a spectral serpent before I got brine phantom. All right, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I don't want the spectral serpent. I've had it a gazillion times anyway. Come on, brine phantom. No way! I'm getting another spectral serpent. Okay, I'm going to let it go as well. That is crazy. Look at that. 2 spectral serpents, no brine phantoms is insane. All right, guys, we only have 10 minutes left to go, and it's not looking good, dude. I'm stuck at the brine pool. Bro, a sparkling globe jellyfish before we get a brine phantom is insane. No! I'm getting a 3rd spectral serpent. No, bro. Where are the brine phantoms? I get them all the time, and now I can't get one. Oh, I should have just put invincible on the seraphic rod, dude. This is not going good. Oh, no. It's turned to daytime. Okay, I'm going to pop another sundial totem. I don't know, dude. We have 9 minutes left. Oh, not even that. We have 8 minutes left. No, guys, it's not working. We have just over 5 minutes left, so I'm actually going to leave the brine pool, and let's see if we can go down to the depth. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even using the seraphic rod right now, so let's actually ignore the brine pool. Shipwright, please, buddy. I'm in a rush. All right, let's see. Will there be a strange whirlpool that can take down to the depths? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. There's an orca migration as well. Wait, that's kind of sick. Do we need an orca? Oh, they're not legendary anymore. Okay, they're now an exotic, so we're fine. All right, so we're going to get something from Vertigo. I'm pretty sure the rubber ducky here is a legendary. I'm still using reinforced rod. All right, here we go. We're back at the seraphic rod, and we got the depths key. That is not what we wanted, but okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got the rubber ducky. Dude, I am so close to completing this challenge. Okay, rubber ducky done. Oh, wait. I completely forgot about the ocean as well. Oh, no, dude. I'm so going to fail this challenge. Oh, dude, there's an ancient depth serpent here as well. What is going on today? We're seeing everything. All right, unfortunately, guys, we only have 3 minutes left of the challenge. It is not looking good at all. All right, let's get set up right here. What we're looking for is the small spine Chimera? I don't know what it's called. Something like that. I got a big black dragonfish. I'm getting an enchant relic. Dude, what is going on? Yes! Wait, am I getting... Wait, what is this? Nautilus. I forgot about Nautilus. Okay, we've got to get this as well. Oh, we've got to get an ancient eel as well. Oh, dude, we have so failed this challenge. And I'm getting another enchant relic. This is crazy, dude. Oh, yes. Okay, small spine chimera, whatever it's called. I'm getting that. We just now need the ancient eel. Okay, that's 2 out of 3 from the depths and another ancient relic. Wow. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Am I getting it? Yes, silver ancient eel. Let's go. And I have a minute left. What can I do with my minutes? Okay, I've got to get outside and fish in the ocean. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, I have about 30 seconds. Let's get fishing right here. Quick. No, I'm getting mythical. Okay, let's skip it. I have one more go of this. Come on. No. All right, let me do one more. Let me do one more, and then we're done. Last one. We didn't get a legendary. All right, well, there we go. That is officially 2. Oh, I'm drowning. No, bro. Hello. Okay. I'm chill. All right, so that is officially 2 hours complete. Let me count up the tally. In the end, we ended up getting 39 out of the 48 possible legendary fish. So honestly, that could have gone way better. I kind of messed up with the ocean. The Desolate Deep wasn't working for me, and I wasted a bunch of time on the brine pool. So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think of the newly nerfed seraphic rod? Is it still good? Is it not? And try go for this challenge yourself. Give yourself 2 hours to get every legendary with the seraphic rod and see if you can beat me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to increase the Robux pot for February. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Is it possible to catch a Megalodon with every rod on Fish? We're about to find out as I go from the worst rod possible to the absolute best. But just before we get to that, the January giveaway pot is now at 40,000 Robux. And for every 1 new subscriber, I'm adding 2 Robux to the pot. Subscribe to make it go even higher and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments to become the next Robux millionaire. And we're in. So yesterday, we set out to get every single exotic in the game in just 1 hour. Today, we're going to be going for just one exotic, the Megalodon, but with every single rod possible. Honestly, this challenge is going to be absolutely insane. So let's go from the worst rod all the way to the best rod. So shipwright, BachaBlox, please. All right, kicking off with the very first rod and the lowest level rod on this list, we're going to have to make our way over to Roslet Bay. And here we are. Okay, once we made it to Roslet Bay, let's go over here. So this is what we're going to be needing today, the steady rod. This does cost only 7,000 cash, making it actually the cheapest rod to use in order to catch the Megalodon. So if we quickly have a look at the stats of the steady rod, it's got a lure speed of minus 60%. It's got a look of 35%, control 0.05, resilience 30%, but the important number, max kilogram, is 100,000 kilograms. So let's kick it off by enchanting the steady rod, and then we're gonna go for the Megalodon. Now, I actually think a Megalodon might have spawned in just before I started the video, so we're gonna have to go find out. But for the time being, let's spawn in the jet ski, let's get over to the Statue of Sovereignty, guys, and let's get enchanting. And here we go, Statue of Sovereignty. Oh, nice landing. All right, let's quickly glide over. Now, this one isn't a timed challenge, but I want to see just how fast I could actually do this. So let's go ahead and buy the token quickly. Let's get going. So because the lure speed is so bad on the steady rod, I think what I'm going to aim for here is either swift, hasty, or I would even take quality, to be honest. So whichever one comes first, I'll take it. Let's pull out the enchant relics. Where's my broken stack? Let's see if it's still broken. I'm looking for the one that says 599. Okay, I can't find it, but I've got this one, 331 enchant relics, and let's get going. Oh, of course, we're going to make it nighttime. All right, let's see what we're going to get first. So we're going to get quality, swift, hasty, divine. Who knows? Oh, we got quality. Wait, should I just stick? You know what? I'm going to stick with quality. We got it straight away. Now, let's go see if there really is a Megalodon, because I'm pretty sure one actually did spawn in before I started recording. So let's take the elevator back up. Oh, wait. No! I'm an idiot! I put quality on the Rod of Forgotten Fang! Oh no, I'm actually so stupid, guys. Okay, now I feel rushy. No, I don't have a token either! Okay, let's go back down. I cannot believe I messed up. Alright, we're back at Keeper's Altar, so let me go and actually swap to the steady rod. Dude, how did I make that big of a mistake? Alright, let's go Enchant Relic. What we're gonna get first? Okay, we've got Ghastly. Oh no, this is now where we get completely cooked. Okay, we've got Noir. This is not going well. Okay, we've got Seeking. Come on, please, game, don't cook me. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna be the Bacha look. Watch, on the next one, we're gonna get something epic. 3, 2, 1. Nope. I mean, Scrap is pretty cool. It's actually one of my favorites, especially if you're low on baits, but it's not what we need today. Okay, we've got Divine. You know what? That will do. So we're going to have a terrible lure speed, but at least we've got high luck. I'll take it. All right, let's go elevator back up and let's get the Meg. All right, so let's now make our way to Ancient Islay and get this Meg, if it's still there. All right, we've made our way to Islay. Let's go behind the lay. Oh, it's still there, lay. Megalodon lay. Okay, I'm going to stop. All right, so let's back up. Now, to make this challenge a lot quicker, I will, of course, be spending Robux. But don't worry, guys. We are officially into the second day of 1 subscriber equals 2 Robux. So keep on subscribing to make me go absolutely broke, dude. This is going to be by far one of the biggest giveaways ever on YouTube. All right, let's get it going. Whoa, what? How have I never used the steady rod before? What is this? It looks like I'm hacking. Why is the shake button so huge? What is this, dude? This is so easy, except I've got to click it about 18 million times. Oh, and I should, of course, be using shark head bait as well. So let's swap to shark head bait. Okay, let's go. Equipment. Where is it? Okay, shark head. I really hope it doesn't despawn because it's already been here for about 2 nights, I think. Okay, I've got to click really fast here. My lure is going to be so bad. How many clicks is this? Oh, wait, we got out the second go. Okay, I've just got to lock in now. Okay, it's already not a perfect catch, but that's fine. We're doing well. We're doing very well. How did I just get it on the second go? That is crazy. Steady rod is too good. Oh, it's dancing around. It is dancing around. Guys, please subscribe right now. You're going to win Robux, and it helps me catch this Megalodon, because sometimes I really struggle. Look at it go. Oh, no, it's broken. Okay. Oh, it broke for a second. It went all the way to the end. All right, you know what? I'm just going to lock in. Let's get the Meg.
2,000 years later.
Okay, finally. Oh, dude, I was so close to losing that Megalodon. Oh, all right, here it comes. Oh, it's an ancient. Dude, I'll take it. Steady rod OP. And there it is. The first Meg of the day. All right, let's take a look. What did we get? Scroll down. There it is. Ancient Megalodon, 68,000 kilograms. Dude, that's actually quite big. There it is, guys. So the first rod only cost us $7,500. I've never used it before. In the end, I'm going to give this rod, honestly, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. If you're a beginner, this rod is actually really epic. What? I did not know it was this good. All right, so moving on to the next rod, it's actually going to be the Arctic rod. Now, do I have this one? Let's have a look. They really need to add in a search bar system because I am starting to get a little bit too many rods. Okay, I've got the Summit rod. I've got Avalanche rod. Still scrolling. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually don't have the Arctic rod. All right, so in order to get the Arctic rod, it's actually pretty simple, guys. We've just got to go over to the Northern Expedition and go down to the bottom of it, and that is where it's sold. So let's get away from Islay and go to the Northern Expedition. There is also a great hammerhead shark, but for today, I'm just going to focus on the Megalodons. So because there are only 12 rods in the game that can actually catch the Megalodon, that's all that we're going to be doing because the Megalodon is a 50,000 kilogram fish at a minimum, so not every single rod can catch it. All right, here we go. Let's go through the portal and get our second rod. Also, I guess whilst we're going to the Northern Expedition, I should really be popping sundial totems because we need to spawn in another Megalodon as fast as possible. Okay, we actually got a mutation surge. Pretty epic, but we don't need it for today. And here it is, guys. Okay, this is the Arctic rod. So this one costs 25,000 cash. As you can see, they start to go up in value pretty quickly. So this one is already basically triple the last rod's value, but let's go ahead and get it. And if you have a look, the max kilogram on the Arctic rod is 80,000 kilograms. So let's go ahead and buy that. And for the Arctic rod, I don't really feel the need to enchant it, but of course, I will have to spawn in more Megalodons. So as we're going, maybe I do enchant it. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes to spawn in the Meg. I'm just gonna start popping the sundial totems. All right, back out of the expedition. Let's go. All right, well, we've made it behind Islay, and I've got to say, I don't see a Megalodon. So, oh, gameplay pause. So what I'm thinking is maybe we just wait for the Meg to spawn, and I do actually go enchant the new rod. Yeah, definitely no Meg here. All right, I'm gonna do that, guys. So let's go back to the Statue of Sovereignty once again. Let's get popping the sundial totems, and hopefully a Megalodon spawns in time. Also, since when are there so many sharks? What? There's 2 great white sharks there, and there's a great hammerhead shark there. What is going on? All right, well, we're back at Statue of Sovereignty, so let's get down there. Let's keep popping the sundial totems. Hopefully we can time it with the Meg and the enchant. All right, we made it to the enchant table. All right, this time, Bacha, do not forget, let's swap over to the Arctic rod. So as you guys can see, we've got luck 65%, lure speed 45%. Now, normally, I just hate doing the shakes, so I guess let's go for lure. So let's pop the enchant relic, and let's see if we can get hasty to make the lure a lot quicker. Okay, next. We've got Abyssal. All right, we're getting a little bit cooked, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not on a timer. Calm down, Bacha. We've got time. And there it is. All right, we got Hasty. Decreases lure time by 55%. Wait, so what does that make the overall? Wait, does that make the lure literally 100%? Wait, let's go test this out. This could be crazy good. All right, let's get back outside, guys, and let me keep spamming the enchant relics, because I'm not going to lie. I actually did... Oh, wait, not enchant relics. Sundial totems, because yeah, I didn't do any whilst obviously using the enchant relics, because you can only use them at nighttime. So I probably won't keep enchanting every single rod. It's kind of a waste of time, to be honest. Let's get back to Islay and let's spawn the Meg. All right, I'm just gonna catch up with you guys once I actually manage to spawn the Meg in. I'm not gonna lie, this one is being persistent. It just doesn't want to spawn in. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And there it is. Okay, Megalodon has just spawned in. All right, where are you, Meg? Ah, there she is. Okay, Megalodon number 2, guys. Let's get after it. So, am I still using the right bait? Let's check. Okay, I am. We've still got a shark head on. We actually have 682 of them, so we're chilling. And we did put Hasty on the Arctic rod. Now, the only problem is my 8x did run out, so no. Oh, no. I'm spending more Robux. Why do I always do this in every single video, dude? It's so unnecessary. All right, let's just go to the 4x this time because I am wasting way too much Robux, and let's get fishing. Okay, it's not an instant lure. It's one click. It's a one-click lure. That will do. You know what, dude? The Arctic rod is actually really OP. What? Look at the size of the control bar. Nah, they need to nerf this rod. What is this? And we got the Meg on the second go. Even better than the steady rod. Oh. Okay, lock in, Bacha. No time to mess about. Oh. Okay, that was close. I almost just lost the Megalodon straight away. Oh, yeah. Why is it absolutely everywhere? Oh. There we go. Yeah. All right, what we're going to get? Is it going to be another ancient or a normal? It's a normal. All right, not bad. So we didn't get an ancient this time, but are we going to get it with a mutation? There she is, the Meg. All right, let's have a look. What did we get? What did we get? If we reset. All right, so we did get it as a normal. There we go. Ancient Megalodon and then a normal Megalodon. So let me save these two. And let's move on to the next rod. So we are officially 2 down, 10 left to go. So the next rod that we're going to be going for is the avalanche rod. Now, I'm pretty sure I actually already have the avalanche rod. Let's have a look. Okay, if we scroll through. All right, there it is. Avalanche rod. So this has a lure speed of 40%, luck of 68%, and control 0.15, resilience 10%, max kilogram 65,000 kilograms. So I've actually never even caught a single fish with this rod, but if you guys want to get it from yourself, you can literally just get it from the Northern Expedition and buy it there. I think this one's, okay, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 35,000, something like that. Okay, so nice and simple. All that I've got to do is just spawn in another Megalodon. Now, just to show you guys how painful this process can really be, I'm gonna sit here and just keep tapping the sundial totems until we spawn in another Megalodon. All right, let's get going. Oh, man, and there it is. You see, guys, you see the pain I have to go through for these videos. How long did that take? That was like 46 minutes just to spawn one Megalodon. All right, anyway, let's get fishing with the avalanche rod now. So, wait, what is that, an avalanche rod? I've actually completely forgotten it's been that long. Okay, yeah, it has really bad lure speed, so... Oh, wait. I guess what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put seaweed on. So obviously that helps with lure speed, resilience, and luck. And because my ATEX did run out, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna top it up. I'm just gonna keep topping up. I don't care! Let's get it! Let's get this bag! And there we go. 8x luck is back. My energy is slowly coming back. I was falling asleep on my PC, but it's go time. Okay, 11 shakes. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, it could be worse. I will say, though, the avalanche rod has a really cool design. I actually like this circle bit in the middle. And it's blue. We cannot go wrong with blue. It matches my avatar. Let's go. Are we going to get on the second cast? Probably not. Nope. All right, I probably will swap back to using the shark head, though, because obviously the Megalodon does like to go for the shark head. All right, so let's go equipment. Let's go back to shark head. This will make the lure a little bit worse once again, so it'll probably be like 14 shakes. Okay, wait, what? It's still like 12 shakes, weirdly. And we did get a moonfish, so let's catch this moonfish. Okay, next we've got a bait crate. Ooh, colossal squid. Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's actually catch it. All right, there it is. Ooh, 1,100 kilograms. That's actually fairly big. All right, come on. Give it, Meg. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, my days, guys. That took so long. I don't know why. It took about 15 catches just to get the Meg. Avalanche rod sucks. All right, let's go ahead and get it, though. Let's make sure not to lose it like that. Wait, this is actually super hard. This Meg is all over the place. Dude, this Meg is it this rod? Why is this Meg everywhere? Look. Dude, I am getting no way near. I've been doing this for like 5 minutes and the bar is just not going up because this Meg just keeps darting around. This is insane. It was way easier with the Arctic rod for some reason. Okay, I'm kind of locked in right now, though. I'm feeling the wave of the Meg. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was so close to me losing that Megalodon. That was insane. Okay, we've got a normal Meg. It's not an ancient once again. All right, there she is. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And let's take a look at a Megalodon quickly. All right, so just a normal Meg again. 60,000 kilograms. Nothing special, no mutation, but we got it. Honestly, avalanche rod, 3 out of 10, dude. I don't know why. It made it super hard to catch the Megalodon. I'm sure I was maybe just getting really unlucky, but it took ages to catch it in the first place, and it was really hard to actually reel it in. So 3 out of 10 for the avalanche rod. Now, next up on the list is a rod called Ice Warper's Rod. And this one you actually get from the Northern Expedition once again. So 3 in a row from the Northern Expedition. And I don't have this one yet. So we're going to have to search up a quick tutorial on how to get this one. And let's go get it. All right, so we made it over to the Northern Expedition. We're obviously at base camp right now. Now, the first place that we've got to go is up. Basically, I actually did this on stream and I did it in my Northern Expedition video if you guys watched that. There's one area where you can break some ice and open up a lever. So in order to get there, I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat code. I'm going to go up this mountain here and then just glide on over. So if you guys have never done this for yourself, I guess you can follow this as some sort of a weird little guide. All right, so let's get up this cliff here. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost forgot. I need my oxygen tank. Okay, advanced oxygen tank and I need my cloak. And I need to refill the oxygen tank. If we drop down, there we go. Okay, so let's get to the top here. And we're up. Now, there is one lever here, but I'm not gonna lie. I think you have to do them in a specific order. Maybe you don't, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm gonna play it safe. So now that we're up here, I'm actually gonna glide away from that one. And let's go this way. So as you can see, just by going up that little mountain there, I actually did get to skip a lot of the path. Just making it a little bit quicker to get to where I need to be to. Okay, so the first one, I actually can't remember where it is. Is it down here? It's not. Okay, well, I've just wasted all that time climbing the little mountain and now I've got to go back up. Also, did I say get to better B2? What did I just say earlier? My brain is going to mush waiting for these megalodons, dude. Get to better B2. I'm not gonna lie, I am completely lost, dude. Is it this way? Is it not this way? I can't remember. Where's the first bit of the ice? Am I being dumb? Is it lower down? I guess I'll keep going higher for now and let's see if I can find it. I think it's to the left. If it's not to the left, I've messed up. Oh, and there is another rod here. Is this the avalanche rod? Okay, just for those of you guys that didn't know, this is where you get the avalanche rod, but obviously we literally just tested that one. It costs $35,000 and it is complete doo-doo. Do not get it. Okay, so this is the first lever. Now, normally you have to break this bit with a pickaxe, but I've already done that, so we can go straight in. And what you've got to do is apply some heat to this to melt it. So if we just go into the equipment bag and we go over to lanterns, this will do. So I'm just going to use the frostfire lantern here and it should start melting the ice. All right, there it goes. Okay, there we go. The ice melted. Let's pull the lever. There it is. Okay, that's number one ticked off. Let's go to the next one. So I'm pretty sure the next one is somewhere by the bridge, if I remember correctly. Let's go over there first. Okay, so we're at the bridge part. You see this part here, guys? I'm pretty sure the lever is up there. Now, how do I actually get up there? I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way around this way. So let's go like this. This is a nice little shortcut for you guys. If you didn't know it existed, it's right here. So this bit, you can actually climb it like this. So we can go straight up if we go this way. All right, there it is. There it is. I'm a genius. All right, so the exact same thing. We've got to have the lantern on, which I already do. Let's melt the ice. And there we go. Ice melted. Pull the lever. And that will do. So that is 2 out of, I believe it's 6 in total. All right, so the next location, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think it's straight up here. So how would I... Oh, no. Straight up that one, sorry. Yeah, okay. I think it's straight up that one. So what we've got to do is basically go across to the other side. So what I'm going to do is just float along this way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then if you guys didn't know, once again, you can actually climb this part of the mountain as well. So let's go straight up this way. And once I get super high, I'm just going to glide across to the other side. So I'm kind of cheating this whole thing in a little weird way. I'm taking a bunch of shortcuts, but you know what? We're saving time. Oh, there it is. You see it? It's at the top. Let's go, dude. We're going, we're going, we're going. And here we are. We're at the next one. So this is 3 out of 6. I do think it's 6. We'll see. All right, there we go. Ice is melted. Let's pull the lever. Now, the next location is actually, I believe it's just above the summit rod. I've been here before. I've basically been to all of these locations before. I've just never actually pulled them all in one consecutive sequence. So that's why I know where most of them are. But if I get stuck, we'll pull up a tutorial. All right, so let me keep going up the mountain. Now, the easiest way to get to this one, I believe, is if I just go straight to the top of the mountain, then I can just float down onto it. All right, here we go. We're passing Cryogenic Canal and we're up. All right, nice. Now, I've just got to float around to the side that it's on. I can't remember where it's... Okay, wait. Yes, I do remember. So the summit rod is over here on this side. Right? So the lever should be somewhere just above the summit base camp. There it is. Yeah, dude, I'm a genius. Let's go. All right, here we go. So I actually did this one first on stream back in the day, back when we did it, when it first released, but I did do it in the wrong order and I definitely didn't do all of them. So let's go ahead and pull this one. Okay, so now we can actually go back to the top of the mountain again so that we can float back down again. This is so complicated. Well, it's really not. As long as you know where all the levers are, it's really not that bad. bad. All right, we're back to the top. I'm just going to quickly refill my tank. There we go. And now we can float down to the bottom of the mountain, which I believe is around the back. I always get confused when I'm up here. I'm not going to lie. The order of the mountain gets a little bit confusing, but I'm pretty sure it's around the back. Let's have a look if I drop down. Okay. Did I get it wrong? Is that not the base camp? I got it completely wrong. No! Oh, wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's this way to the right. I'm pretty sure where I've got to go is over here. It's hard because you can't actually see the bottom, so I'm kind of just guessing, but I really think it's this bit because that's where I normally go to get up the mountain really quickly. Okay, let me have a look. Am I a genius? Yes or no? I'm a genius! Let's go! Okay, I can't remember how many I'm on. Is this 4? Is this 5? I think I only have 1 left. I'm pretty sure the last one is just inside the actual cave. And to get there, you just got to cross the bridge and turn right. All right, let's pull this one. Okay, there we go. And now we can just go to the last one. So to get to the last one, let me think. What would be the fastest way? Okay, I'm going to float across to this side and let's take some shortcuts. So if you guys didn't know, a really easy shortcut to the top of the mountain is you take this tree right here. I'm actually kind of whiffing. You float across, then you take this tree, you float across again, then you take this iceberg, you float across, then you take this iceberg, and you just want to go up, and that's it. We're all the way near the top already. It's that easy. And now we've just got to make our way over to the bridge area, which is actually back this way. Oh, and here it is. Oh, my brain is so big. All right, let's go in this way, and okay, where is it? What's this little room for? I don't know why they put this little room here. It's kind of confusing. You can go up, you can go down. It's very weird, but if you go around this way, there's another lever, and I think this is the last one, unless if I missed one. There's a chance I missed one, but we'll see. Okay, let's pull this, and here it is. We did it. Yeah! All right, there it is. Ice Warper's Rod. So this one is a little bit more pricey than the last ones. We're now up to 65,000 cash. And if we have a look, it does have the max kilogram weight of 75,000. It's got alert speed of 50%, luck 60%, control 0.15, resilience 20%. So honestly, not a bad rod. Like, if you got quality on this rod, it'd be pretty decent. But will it be good for catching a Megalodon? Well, we're gonna have to find out by spamming the sundial totems once again, and I'll just see you guys once a Meg actually manages to spawn in. So I'm gonna make my way back to Ancient Isles, and I'll just meet you guys there. Oh, and there we go. Okay, Megalodon spawned in. That actually didn't take that long. That was only about 25 sundial totems, maybe. Not too bad. All right, so once again, guys, I did lose the 8x luck. So that's kind of unlucky. I guess let me go ahead and buy 4x just so that I don't completely bankrupt myself in one video. I don't even know why I'm buying luck, dude. I could easily just fish out the Megalodon, but I guess I just want to fish it out quicker. All right, so we've got the avalanche rod. The lure speed is decent. The luck is decent, but will we catch a Megalodon? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 shakes is not great, but, you know, it's not terrible. Like, if we had hasty on, if we use seaweed, it wouldn't be bad at all. Oh, wait. What am I talking about? I'm using the avalanche rod, dude. Okay, okay. Get me off the avalanche rod. I hate it. All right, what did we just get? What's the rod called again? Here it is. Ice Warper's Rod. All right, let's actually count up the shakes now. And this one actually looks way cleaner as well. There's little, like, snowflake particles, and this whole thing looks cool. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, on the first go. Yes! This is so much better than avalanche rod. What? We got the Meg on the first go. The resilience seems pretty decent. The Meg isn't dancing around a crazy amount, which is really good. And we're only using 4x luck, dude. On the avalanche rod, I was using 8x luck, and we couldn't catch it for so long. Now, obviously, a lot of it is RNG, but still, I just hate the avalanche rod now. Wait, the resilience on this rod is actually really good, dude. What? What is the resilience? The Meg is staying pretty nicely put. All right, here we go. Wow, that was a really easy catch. What? That was almost a perfect catch. Okay, it's a normal Meg. We didn't get an ancient. And there she is, Megalodon. All right, so if we have a look, what did we get? If we scroll down. Okay, another 60,000 kilogram Megalodon. So nothing fancy, no mutation once again. But we got it on the very first cast, and that was almost a perfect catch. As far as Megalodon catching, Ice Warper Rod, 9 out of 10. it only cost, how much was it? 65,000, maybe 75,000. The resilience felt really good. What's the resilience on this rod? Okay, resilience is 20%, control 0.15, look 60%, lure speed 50%. If we compare that to the avalanche rod has a higher look, 68%, lure speed 40%, but the resilience is half. It's 10% and the control is 0.15. So yeah, if you're gonna get the avalanche rod or the ice swappers rod, I'd actually recommend ice swappers. So if you're kind of new to the game, dude, get this rod. This is really good. But anyway, enough yapping. That is now 4 rods down. On to the next. And the next rod on the list is actually the summit rod. So I don't have to go ahead and buy this one. I've already bought it myself. This one you just get from the summit camp near the top of the mountain. Now, if we have a look at the stats, the look is 75%. The lure speed is terrible. It's only 15%. Control is 0.25, which is very good, but resilience is only 15%, and the max kilogram is 200,000. Honestly, I actually think the ice warper's rod, this one that we just used, has better stats, dude. Like, the resilience is a lot better, and overall, I think I would rather use that. Like, it has a better lure speed and everything. So, because the lure speed is so bad on the summit rod, it's only 15%. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and enchant it. I am not wasting my time clicking shake a gazillion times. So, let's make our way back over to Statue of Sovereignty. All right, let's get inside. All right, so with the summit rod, I'm of course going to aim for hasty just because the lure speed is literally so bad on this rod, dude. Okay, scrap is not what we want. Let's see if we can get hasty super quick here. Ooh, wormhole is a very cool enchant. I actually really like this enchant, but on the summit rod, not so cool. Oh, wait, we got divine? Wait, let me have a look at the stats. Okay, so the summit rod has 75% look. Oh, you know what? I'm literally just gonna go with hasty. The lure speed is so bad, I cannot deal. 15% lure speed is not for me, dude. All right, I'll just see you guys once I actually manage to get hasty. And there it is. Literally, as soon as I said that, I got on the next go. Wow. All right, so now all we've got to do is pop a gazillion sundial totems until we get a meg again. All right, let's pay attention to how many we're going to use. We're currently on 1,848 sundial totems. How many will I have to spend? Let's find out. All right, once again, that didn't actually take long at all. I'm on 1,829 sundial totems, and we've got another meg. So, of course, we're going to be using the summit rod that I just enchanted, so let's get shaking. Okay, it took 7 shakes just then, but I do have hasty on this rod, which increases it by 55%. Okay, we've got a sea pickle rig. Looks like we're now getting a mythic fish, so we are getting a lot of mythicals here, but to be fair, I do have 4x server luck. But this rod is now starting to get better. Like, all of the rods are starting to get better. This one has 75% luck. So there is, of course, going to be RNG involved in every time we try to go for the meg. Sometimes it's going to be fast, sometimes it isn't, but this one should be quicker. It should be anyway. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think in total, was that 5 casts? Maybe 6? So not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. As far as RNG goes, that's pretty good. And like I said, we are only rocking the 4x server luck now. Earlier, we were using the 8x, so we've actually halved it, and it only took 6 casts. I'll take that. Another awesome thing about the summit rod, the size of this control bar at the bottom is huge, dude. Why is it so big? Honestly, it goes over halfway. To say this rod is only, I think it costs 200. No, it costs 300,000. That's actually really good, dude. All right, here comes the meg. It's an ancient. Let's go. Are we going to get a mutation on it? All right, here we go. Let's have a look. If we go to the backpack, ancient Megalodon, no mutation, and it's only 57,000 kilograms. So it's actually one of the smaller ones that we've caught today. All right, overall, it's kind of hard to rate this rod. I did put hasty on it, which made it easier. I'm going to give it, I don't know. I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. I think for the price, it could actually be better. Because, I mean, you could compare this rod to the Trident rod. The Trident rod is only $150,000, so it's half the price. But you get the Atlantean mutation, and it does slice the fish as well. So I'll give it a solid 7. It's not a bad rod. It's a pretty decent rod, but definitely not an amazing one. And next up on the list is actually one of my favorite rods currently in the game because it makes me so much money every day. It's the Heavens rod. Now, the reason I love this one is it has 225% luck. So it has a crazy amount of luck. The lure speed isn't great. It's 30%, but I've got hasty on it, which makes it 85% in total. Control is 0.2, and the resilience is fantastic. It's 30% with a max kilogram of infinite. As you can see, I've already done 19,000 catches with this rod, and there's a reason for it. So let's go ahead and put on the heavens rod, and the only thing left to do, guys, you already know the gist by now. It's sundial popping time. So let's see how many sundials we're gonna have to pop this time. We're currently on 1,828. Oh, all right, there we go. I got another Megalodon. We're on 1,790 sundial totems. So I guess that one took, how long is that? Like 40 sundial totems? Something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got the Meg. So let's go ahead and throw out the heavens rod. All right, let's go shake, shake, shake. How many shakes is it? It's not that many. Heaven's rod is amazing. I love this rod. Although, saying that, the control bar is actually smaller than the rod that we just used. What was the rod that we just used? Was it summit rod? Yeah, the summit rod. So the control bar is smaller than the summit rod, but obviously the lure is way better. The luck is way better. And of course, it does give us the heavenly mutation, which is a 5x on any fish that you catch. Okay, looks like we're getting a sawfish. So this is the third cast. Let's see how many more casts it's going to take until we get the Megalodon. Oh, and there we go. What is that? Is that the fourth cast? Wait, that's actually so goated, dude. I love the heavens rod. I'm so glad they introduced this rod into the game. It's so epic. All right, I didn't get it as a perfect catch, but that's fine. As long as we get the Meg, all good. Now, the resilience isn't crazy on the heavens rod, but it's definitely good enough to easily catch a Megalodon. All right, and there it is. Another Meg in the bag. And as easy as that, we've got ourselves another ancient Megalodon. All right, let's have a look. Please give us a mutation. We haven't had any mutations yet today. Oh, it's another just normal ancient. All right, well, there we go. We are now officially halfway with 6 Megalodons into the challenge. 6 more to go. And this next one is going to be absolute pain. So the next rod on the list, guys, is the Voyager rod. Now, in order to craft the Voyager rod, we've actually got to go over to Ancient Archives. So let's make our way over to Islay. All right, here we go. Let's pop down into Ancient Archives and let's see. So I think this is the rod where you've got to be like level 500 for it. I don't know the exact level you've got to be, but I guess we might find out. Oh, wait, it's not going to tell us. But anyway, let's go see what we need in order to be able to craft the Voyager rod. Hopefully, I just have all of the materials randomly anyway. Probably not, though. Okay, let's have a look. So if we go here, what we're looking for is this one, Voyager rod. Wait, what? 85% luck, 25% lure speed. Oh, 0 control, 10% resilience, infinite kilogram weight. All right, so it's not bad, but what do we actually need for this? So we're gonna need 3 opals. Oh, dude. I had so many opals and I got rid of all of them! After that, we need 3 void wood. Where do you get those? And then, of course, we need a magic thread, which I do have plenty of. And overall, it's only gonna cost 30,000 cash. What? All right, well, let's start off with the first thing, opals. Now, opals can only be found inside of meteors, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but let's spawn in some meteors and let's see if we can manage to get ourselves an opal. So if you guys don't know how to make a meteor spawn, well, I will have to show you that most likely. So let's first make our way outside back to Ancient Isles, because that, of course, is where all the meteors do spawn in. All right, let's go this way and just have a look. Okay, so currently there's no meteor here. Do I have any meteor totems? Yes, let's go, big brain. Okay, so I have 12 meteor totems. I might not have to show you guys where to get these. You just get them from Roslet Volcano if you didn't know. But let's go ahead and try to spawn in a meteor. Hopefully it doesn't lag or break or glitch. Let's see. Oh, also, make sure to stand well away from the meteor because it will kill you if it lands on you. All right, there we go. The meteor has struck Ancient Isles. So let's have a look. There's no way. Is that an opal straight away? There's no way. Ah! We got an opal straight away! What? Alright, so I'm pretty sure the chances of getting an opal is only 10%. So we got mega lucky. What is this, dude? Now, I'm actually thinking, if I went on a different account, could I just collect this opal again? Wait, is that Big Brain? Could I just collect this opal multiple times on multiple accounts and then gift it to myself? I should probably try this. All right, let me stand to the side for a second and let's see if I can get myself another opal. Oh, man, I've just had BachaBlox number 2 come ahead and join me, but unfortunately, the meteor did disappear before he got it. So, will I be able to get an opal twice? I guess I'll never know. Also, you guys are going to absolutely hate me for this, but the Aurora Borealis has just started, and if we don't get an opal from the next meteor, I will restart my server, even though we have 4x luck and Aurora Borealis. All right, so let's go up here and let's spawn in another meteor. Let's get the other batch out the way. Okay, there we go. Let's go meteor totem. Oh, wait, save the opal. Save the opal. All right, let's put these down here, and let's spawn in the next meteor. Now, I'm wondering, actually, can I get rid of the meteor by popping sundial totems? Maybe that's a thing. But for now, all that matters is, of course, getting the opals. So let's have a look. Okay, it's not an opal. This could be a ruby, though. Rubies are still pretty rare. It is a ruby. All right, I'll take it. And let's see if the other Bacha can take it. Okay, Bacha number 2 is coming in. No, okay. It actually worked. No way, dude. The other Bacha can take it. All right, so the next time that we spawn in an opal, we should be able to take it on 2 different accounts, meaning I only need 1 more opal. Wait, that's actually nuts, dude. How is that a real thing? That's so crazy. That's like a little cheat code. All right, so now let me try to use sundial totems to get rid of the meteor. Oh, wait. It's Aurora Borealis. All right, guys. I guess I'll wait it out because I don't want to waste the 4x luck. Actually, it ends in 8 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to restart the server. That's right. I'm getting rid of 4x luck and Aurora Borealis. I'm him. Oh, wait. Actually. I changed my mind again because I've got all these sharks out here that I want to catch later. All right, you know what? I'll wait it out. I'll be a good boy. It's still Aurora Borealis, but the meteor actually disappeared, so we're chilling. Let's go ahead and spawn in another, and hopefully this one is opal. If this one's opal, dude, we are so chilling. All right, here it comes. There we go. It doesn't look like opal. I actually had some crazy lag there. Oh, it's another ruby. What? Dude, when I needed ruby, I couldn't get it for ages, and now we just keep getting ruby. Okay, well, I will pick it up with the other Bacha account as well. Run along, other Bacha. Okay, well, it is still Aurora Borealis, so once again, I'm just gonna have to wait it out, guys. The 4x luck did disappear now, but we've still got Aurora Borealis. I just don't want to lose the sharks. That's my only problem. So I'll wait it out until the meteor disappears and until the Aurora Borealis disappears, and then I'll see you guys again for another meteor totem pop-in. There we go, just like that. The meteor did disappear, so let's pop another meteor totem. All right, come on. Please let it be opal, please. All right, here comes the meteor. Boom. Is that an opal? Oh, no. It's amethyst, isn't it? Yeah, it's amethyst. All right, well, I think we actually might need amethyst for a different rod at a different date. So I'm going to keep it, of course. And I will get it from the other Bacha as well. All right, so now let me keep spamming sundial totems. I actually don't even know if this works or if we just have to wait it out. I'm pretty sure spamming sundial totems doesn't get rid of the meteor hole. I guess I'll try anyway, though. All right, I've tried so many times now, and yes, sundial totems definitely don't make the meteor hole go away, so we're just gonna have to basically wait it out on an actual timer. I think it's probably something like 5 minutes. It's not too long, and I'll just see you guys once this hole right here disappears. And there we go. Okay. It disappeared, so let's go. Another meteor totem. Send it in. Like I said, there is only, I believe, a 10% chance of it being opal, so they are pretty rare, dude. There's the meteor. Let's go get it. Is that opal? Did we get it? What? Anchovy? What is this, bro? Like, what? Anchovy from the heavens? Why? I got 2x anchovy? Why? What kind of an alien anchovy is this, dude? Venom 3. Anchovy. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to wait another 5 minutes and spawn in another meteor. That is crazy. I did not know you could get anchovies from the meteor. Insane. Okay, we're down to the last 7 meteor totems. Come on, come on, come on. I just need an opal. I just need 1 opal. The crazy part is, if I actually had 2 more players with me, I could have got 3 opals straight away. I just didn't know that that works. Okay, let's have a look. And it's another ruby. What is this, dude? I think the chance of getting a ruby is something like 20%. How we had 3 rubies? That is so crazy. Okay, I can feel it. This one's gonna be the one. All right, let me swap positions. Maybe that's it. Maybe the position is giving me bad luck. Last time, I was stood here when the opal spawned in. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please. All right, we're fine. We're chilling. What did we get? Amethyst again. What is going on? I mean, amethyst isn't that rare, so it's not really a surprise. But come on, dudes. 10% for an opal. It's not that bad. I don't need crazy luck. All right, well, I'll see you guys in another 5 minutes. Oh, wait, what is this one? Moonstone. Wait, what did we use that for? Did we actually... Maybe we need that for the celestial rod. Wait, that could actually be a W. Maybe we just got one that we're going to need later. Oh, my days. If we did, that is so sick. All right, Bacha number 2, collect the moonstone. All right, there we go, dudes. Hopefully, it only needs 2 and not 3 moonstone. Okay, that was my last meteor totem, and... Oh, we're getting so cooked. Guys, I've been doing this for like an hour and a half now. We used how many meteor totems? 12, 14, something like that. We've got a lot of rubies. I've got a lot of rubies. We've got some moonstone, which is pretty cool, but unfortunately, only 1 opal. So now, in order to get more meteor totems, I guess I'll show you guys where to go, because I do have to get some more. All right, in this case, let's spawn in the boat, the BachaMobile, and let's go to Roslet Bay. All right, here we go. We've made it over to Roslet Bay. Ooh, a little bit of a crash landing. So in order to get the meteor totems, I guess just follow where I'm going, guys. It's really, really simple if you don't know how to get them. So you basically just want to go inside of the Roslit volcano. Once you go into the volcano, just follow the parkour up. So you want to go this way and basically just follow this path that goes along the side of the volcano upwards. All right, once you get to this bit, watch out for the lava. Oh my days. I'm saying watch out for the lava and I'm dying to it. And this way you can buy all the meteor totems that cost 75,000 per one. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to get 31 of them. And there we go. 2.3 million gone just like that. So now all we've got to do is go back to Ancient Isles and keep spamming more meteor totems. Okay, I've used another meteor totem. Let's have a look. Yes! Yeah, let's go, dude. We got the opal. All right, get down here, Bacha number 2. I need you. All right, Bacha number 2, please trade me everything, good sir. So first things first, let me get the opal that I desperately need. Thank you. Let me take that moonstone as well. Look how cool the moonstone looks. Thank you. Okay, I'm even going to take all the amethyst and the rubies. All right, and there we go. All right, so massive thank you to Bacha number 2, aka just me on another computer. And we can officially say goodbye as we go to get some void wood. All right, bye, Bacha. So next on the list, how do I actually get void wood? I have no idea. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I just remembered. Okay, to get void wood, we have to go back to the Statue of Sovereignty, but not to enchant anything. We just have to go fishing there. So let's go ahead and spawn in the jet ski. And what seems like for the 10 millionth time in this one video, let's get over to the Statue of Sovereignty. All right, here we go. We're back once again. I overshot it loads. Hi, shipwright. All right, let's get through into Keeper's Altar. And that is where you can actually fish for the void wood. If I'm not mistaken, I should probably Google it before I get down there. But let's go anyway. Okay, let's go down. So one way to actually check, I didn't even think of this. Let's go into the bestiary and have a look at Keeper's Altar. Oh. Wait, do you not get void wood from here? I'm pretty sure. You know what, dude? I'm actually so sure that I've got it here in the past. I'm just going to go with it. So instead of using the Heavens Rod, I'm actually going to swap over to the Rod of Depths. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right, here it is. Now, the reason that I'm going for the Rod of the Depths is just basically so that I can have a higher chance of getting the void wood, because obviously we do have the ghost next to us as well. And I'm pretty sure if you jump down there, you get insta-killed. I swear I did that when I was a complete noob in the game. So let's make sure not to jump down there. Let's just set up camp here. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to quickly swap bait as well. Let's go to seaweed. All right, perfect. I really hope this doesn't take long. I don't even know what it is. Is it a legendary? This could be it straight away. Nope, umbral shark. I'm pretty sure when I got it before, it was a legendary, so maybe it'd be worth putting it on 4x luck for the server. What do we think, guys? Okay, I got a translucent Keeper's Guardian and another Keeper's Guardian. All right, you know what? I'm going for it. Let's go for 4x luck. Let's see if it helps. Okay, there we go. 4x luck active. And it literally helped with nothing. Unlucky. Okay, we're getting a legendary. Oh, no, this isn't it, is it? Is this the umbral shark again? I think it is. Yep, another umbral shark. And a bluefish. Okay, another umbral shark. We're getting a lot of legendaries, but I'm so certain that the void wood is a legendary. Or maybe a mythic even. Okay, we've got a big umbral shark. Wait, that actually looks so sick. It's massive. Yes! My ghost caught the last void wood that we needed. So I didn't record the second one, but I did catch one in between. All right, there we go. 2 + 1, 3 void wood. And that should be it, guys. Now we can make our way back to Ancient Archives. Oh, dude, let's go. I'm so excited for this. All right, we've made it back to Ancient Archives, but look at this. Why is my ghost dancing? I think he's happier than I am to get this rod. What is bro doing? All right, anyway, let's get over to the crafting table. I can't stop looking at him. Oh, look at him. He's next to me now. What is this? Okay, we've made it to the crafting table. I think I'm gonna have to unfavorite a couple of things. So magic thread. Wait, what? I have 4,629 magic threads. How did I never look at that before? All right, opals. Let's make sure they're not favorited. And of course, void wood. There we go. All right, so if we go to the Voyager rod, which is what we've been trying to create this whole time, it's only 30,000 cash, but of course, getting the opals was the trickiest part. But we are finally there, so let's go ahead and craft. Oh, finally, dude. I'm not even joking. That took me 2 hours just to get 3 opals. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And if we now have a look in my equipment bag, there it is, the Voyager rod. So the passive on this is a rod forged by ancient civilization. Capable of mass destruction, all fish have a 25% chance to be fossilized. Lasers fish with an orbital cannon. Oh, this is the one that shoots the laser into the water, right? This rod is so epic. Wait, do I have a skin for it? I do! Driftwood Voyager. Okay, it's blue as well. Nice. All right, so just quickly taking a look at the rod. It has terrible lure speed. So you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and put hasty on it, and then I'll just catch up with you guys once I'm behind Ancient Isles and I'm ready to spawn in another meg. And we're back. All right, so I did put hasty on this rod. Now let's see how long it takes to actually get the Megalodon. Hopefully it's quick, but honestly, I don't have high hopes. You guys saw me earlier. It literally took an... What? Guys, I promise, there are no deaths here. Look, it is just me. What is that? I popped one sundial totem and it appears. Okay, what just happened? Literally, what just happened? I'm actually so confused. I guess a meg hasn't spawned in a while, so we just got super lucky. That is insane. All right, so let's swap the bait over to the shark head bait once again. We have now got hasty on this rod, which means that the lure speed has gone from 25% all the way to 80%. So we have 80% lure and 85% luck. The control is terrible, resilience is terrible, but infinite kilogram. All right, let's see. Okay, take 6 shakes. What? What? Whoa. Okay, I guess that's the laser that goes into the... What? Into the water? For a second, I thought my whole game broke. What just happened? Oh, I'm getting a mosaic. Oh, yo, that makes it so hard to catch. But look how much of the bar it filled up. Okay. Wait, I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I should have put resilience on this rod. Okay, lock in, Bacha, lock in. This is serious time. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose a mosaic squid, dude. Yep, I lost it. No! I wasn't paying enough attention. There goes 2,300 catch streak and the mosaic squid. Yo, you know what? This rod is kind of off-putting. I wish it didn't shake your whole screen. Like, bro, you're doing too much. Also, I feel like if you're using this rod, you definitely want to put control on or resilience. Having hasty is pretty good because obviously it makes it less shakes, but honestly, the control bar is so tiny on this rod. It's crazy. I think I'm really going to struggle catching the Megalodon. I can't lie. All right, there we go. Ooh, a fossilized oarfish. Cool. Another fossilized. What is going on? Oh, wait, it's a 25% chance to get fossilized, right? Isn't it? Okay, fossilized mackerel. Can we get a fossilized Megalodon? That'd be cool. I will take that. Okay, I'm getting kind of better at controlling it whilst the laser beam's coming down. I'm getting more used to it. Okay, there we go. Fossilized mullet. Fossilized sailfish. We're getting fossilized everything. Oh, and here's the meg. All right, lock in, Bacha. Lock in. Oh, it's slippery. Guys, it's slip. I think I'm going to lose it. I think I need to go put resilience on this rod. I can't lie. Oh, see when it does this? No! Okay, we didn't get it. You know what? I'm just going to keep trying, though, without resilience. But when it goes left and right really quick and the control bar is that small, it's very tricky to catch the meg. Ah, that is crazy. Okay, if I can't get on the next go, we're going to need resilience, dude. And you know what? Let me get the 8x look on. I am not wasting my time. Okay, fossilized coelacanth. I don't even know what that is. I guess I've got it before, but I don't know. Oh, dude. Yeah, the resilience is terrible on this rod. What is going on? All of the fish are everywhere. Look. I can't even catch a legendary. Never mind the Megalodon. Okay, we've got a dolphin. Oh, we got a fossilized sea pickle. What? Wait, is there something that's going to help us with resilience? Oh, of course. We can use deep coral, or we can actually use... Where is it? Oh, no, it is deep coral. Yeah, deep coral. Okay, let's do it. So we should get an extra 50 resilience. That should help us with the Megalodon. Okay, let's see here. We're getting a flying fish. The resilience is so much better, dude. It's way better. Oh, no, it's an oarfish. All right, you know what? I'm going to pop another sundial totem because this rain is really annoying. Go away, rain. And let's get it. Come on. Keep it, meg. Oh, dude, we can't get the meg. What is going on? Am I going to lose this meg? There's a chance this meg just goes away. If it does, I'm definitely going to go back and get resilience. Ooh, we've got a fossilized mythic fish. That's pretty cool. Oh, and here it is. Meg time. Okay, lock in. So far, it's a perfect catch. Even with the laser. Okay, I messed up a little bit. But the resilience is way better. See, it's not darting around anymore. Okay, this is way better. This is so much smoother, dude. Last time, it was going crazy. I couldn't even keep up with it. Oh, this is so chill. This is such a leisurely catch. All right, there you go, guys. If you want to use this rod, you've either got to get resilience or you want to use the deep coral. Deep coral worked amazingly well. And here's the meg. It's not an ancient meg, but is it going to be fossilized? If it is, that's going to be so sick. There it is. Okay, let's have a look. Please be fossilized. Please. No! It's just a normal Megalodon. And it's only 52,000 kilograms. Ah, there it is. All right, well, at least we ticked off the Voyager rod, even though so far it's been the one that's taken me the longest to craft and probably the worst one for catching a Megalodon. Overall, honestly, this rod is like a 3 out of 10 if you're using it without deep coral. If you're using deep coral or you put resilience on it, I guess it would be something like a 7 out of 10 because it does speed up the catching process. And of course, it has an infinite kilogram weight, so you could catch any meg size you want. The only problem is, yeah, control and resilience really, really bad on this rod. So I'll give it just like a solid 6, maybe 7 out of 10. All right, so the next rod that we're going to move on to is a rod called the Lost Rod. And I've not even ever heard anything about this rod. I'm pretty sure you get it from ancient archives once again. So let's make our way back and let's check out the Lost Rod. Also, whilst we're there, let's check out the Celestial Rod because that will come up later on the list. So let's try to do 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, we've made it back to the crafting table, so let's have a look. So the next one is the Lost Rod, and we're also going to need the Celestial Rod as well. I don't have either one of those two. Okay, so let's have a look. The Lost Rod, what do I need? Oh, you're kidding me, dude. You're kidding me! I need 3 lapis lazuli, I need 3 ancient wood, and 1 ancient thread. Bro. All right, how do I do this then? So the lure speed is 15%, the luck is 25%, control 0.08, resilience 8%, max kilogram 55,000. Bro, why? Why would I ever want to spend that much time crafting that rod? Bro, getting a lapis lazuli is something like 3% from the meteor. Bro, what? Why is it such a bad rod? All right, you know what? I'm going to save this rod to last because honestly, it's going to be the one that's going to take me the longest to craft. So let's have a look at the next one, Celestial Rod. For this, we need... oh, dear. I need 3 moonstone. I need 3 moonwood, which I actually do have, and 1 ancient thread. All right, so I just need 1 more moonstone, basically. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad. So let's get outside. Let's spawn in some meteors, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. We do have 30 meteors. I'm not going to show you every single one of them because I don't want to waste you guys' time any further with those meteors. So I'll just let you know once I manage to find 1 more moonstone. No way, guys. Okay, look, we're down to 17 meteors, and I just got lapis lazuli, but it's only me in my server, so I'm going to have to quickly go into my other account on my laptop. Oh, no. Do I have time? All right, the whole idea now is basically I'm going to try going to 2 different accounts just to get that lapis lazuli. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I have time for this. All right, over in the distance, I'm currently right over there trying to speed over in a speedboat. Oh, come on, Bacha number 2, get here fast. There he is. Bacha number 2, come! All right, here we go. The lapis lazuli is still there. And Bacha number 2 has officially secured it. So now can I go on another account? Oh, dude, I don't know if I have time for this. Okay, I've got BachaBlox Serpent 1 joining up right now. Come on, please. I don't know if I have time. No, it disappeared. Oh, there goes the lapis lazuli, dude. All right, doesn't matter. There is no point trying to get BachaBlox Serpent 1 over here. Ah, not bad, though. At least we've got 2 lapis lazuli. I will take that. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to use the last 17 meteor totems. Hopefully, we can get what we need. Dude, you are not going to believe this, guys. I have gone through every single meteor totem. This is my last one. And unfortunately, we didn't get anything that we needed. Like, how is this happening, dude? It is literally 5:30 midnight right now, bro. I'm supposed to post this video tomorrow. Oh, man. Okay, please. Please give me something I need. Let's see. We'll go here. Oh, it's another amethyst. Oh, dude, I might just have to continue this video tomorrow. I'm officially now 15 hours into recording this video, bro. Like, making these rods and spawning these megs, it is taking so long. But for the time being, let me get back to Roslet Bay and let me buy a bunch more totems. All right, I've made it back to the totems. So how many? Oh, dude, do I need like 40? 50? No, surely we don't need 50. All right, let me get 41 more totems. And yeah, that did just cost me another 3 million, bro. I did not realize this video was going to be this time consuming and this expensive. But anyway, let me get back to Ancient Islay and let's see if I can finally get what I need. It's either going to be that or I'll see you guys once I have 1 meteor totem left again. All right, guys, we're going to go with a new plan because if I show you this quickly, it's It's absolutely disgusting. All right, take a look at this. Currently for me, it is 1:52 a.m. And I started recording this video at 9 a.m. So yeah, this is taking way too long, dude. I need to go to sleep. So I'm actually going to forget about all of these sharks that I've got scattered around the map. Instead, what I'm going to do is set my spawn point to Ancient Isles. And I'm just going to essentially leave my server, come back, pop a meteor totem, leave my server, come back, etc, etc. Because right now, popping these meteor totems, it's taking about 5-6 minutes in between each totem. And yeah, it is just taking way too long, dude. So let's see what we get on the next one. And if it's something doo-doo, we basically just need lapis lazuli now. If it's not lapis lazuli, I'm gonna have to start swapping over. We've got another ruby, so let's begin by leaving. Oh, wait, actually. Before we leave, I need to set my spawn point to Ancient Isles. So where do I actually even do that? Is it over by the pond? I guess we'll find out. Okay, over here, there's a guy called Meteoriticist. What? How do you pronounce that name, dude? Can you evaluate this gemstone? Oh, wait, do you just sell it to him? Wait. Okay, let me pull out an opal. Opals form in arid sunstone soils, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but can he, like, appraise it? No? All right, for a second, I thought that was going to be, like, some sort of a gemstone appraiser, but I guess not. So, let's stick with the plan. Let me find the innkeeper. Is it going to be down here? Okay, here's the merchant. Dude, where's the innkeeper? We found the innkeeper, so let's set our spawn point to here. All right, there we go. And now, basically, I can just leave my server, come back. Of course, I'm going to lose all the sharks I had, but by doing this, I'm able to quickly rejoin like this, and then what I could do is probably go this way. What would be the fastest way to get back? Maybe zip line? Well, a quick way anyway is if I go this way, we pull out the boats, spawn a jet ski, and if we just fly... Oh, wait, I didn't even have to use a jet ski. All right, and then we can pop a meteor totem like this, and that's it. So how much time is that actually even saving? Honestly, that took way longer than I thought. Maybe it saves a minute or two, but I'm basically just going to keep doing that until we use all of the meteor totems, and then I'll catch up with you guys once again. But quickly, let's check. Is this going to be lapis lazuli? Nope, it's just another gemstone. Unlucky. Oh my days, I've done it. I've done it. Lapis lazuli. Yeah! There we go, dude. We got it. All right, take a look at this, guys. So I actually went and bought another 30 meteor totems. That's why if you have a look at my money, it's gone down to 4.5 million, dude. I've basically spent, what is that? Is that 8 million just on meteor totems? This video is ridiculous. All right, so the next thing that I've got to do is call Bacha number 2 back into here because he's actually the one with another lapis lazuli for me. So if we have a look, currently I have 2, but I'll get Bacha 2 in here, and then he should be able to give me the third one as well. And then we can finally continue with this video, dude. I am exhausted. It is now 2:30 in the morning. And here we go. Bacha number 2 has officially made it back. All right, and there's the trade, so we can now go accept. Let's go! All right, so the next thing we've got to do is to go back into Ancient Archives, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's been that long, I don't even remember the crafting recipe. Okay, I've made it back to the crafting table, so let's have a look. So for the lost rod, what we're going to need is 3 lapis lazuli, 3 ancient wood. I think the ancient wood, you actually get it from treasure chests. I'm going to have to check that. And of course, 1 ancient thread. But a celestial rod, we need 3 moonstone, we need 3 moon wood, and we need 1 ancient thread. All right, so I'm pretty sure I actually can craft the celestial rod. Let's have a look. If I put in moon wood, oh, there we go, dude. 3 moon wood, 1, 2, 3 moonstone. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! We can actually craft it. Okay, so celestial rod we can craft. It has a lure speed 35%, luck 60%, control 0.07, resilience 5%, and infinite weight. Let's go. Dude, I'm losing my voice. It has been that long. Okay, $100,000 craft. Nice, let's go. We actually got the celestial rod. All right, let me look at it quickly. And here it is. Also, with the celestial rod, this is pretty cool. So it's after catching 85 fish, summon celestial powers for 5 minutes. It gives you a boost of 50% luck, 30% lure speed, and caught fish also get the celestial mutation and plus 30% XP on them. Bro, this rod sounds absolutely insane. What is this rod? All right, but before we can fully celebrate and go ahead and catch a meg with this rod, we've got to still go ahead and get that wood. Oh, and I'm dying. So let's quickly figure out where I need to go in order to get the ancient wood. I'm pretty sure you get it from treasure chest, but let's find out. I've done a a little bit of research, and apparently you don't get them from treasure chests. You actually get it over here from Sunstone Island. So let's see if this is going to work. Once again, I'm going to do what I did with the Voidwood. So we're going to use the Rod of Depths because obviously we've got the ghost and he has a chance of getting it as well. And then apparently it is a legendary. So let's go ahead and boost it up to 4x luck once again. This will just help us catch it a little bit more easily. At least I hope so anyway, dude, because it's getting so late. All right, let's see how long this takes. Hopefully it's pretty quick. So first cast and no legendary. Okay, I'm gonna swap the bait quickly. Let's go back to the seaweed. The seaweed has been good for me. Okay, we've got a bait crate. Don't need it. Wait, there we go. I got it. Ancient wood. Wait, that didn't even pop up as a legendary. Oh, it did. Okay, I'm getting another. Wait, 2 in a row? This is crazy luck. This is crazy luck. I only need 1 more, guys. I'm getting mega excited. Dude, I'm going to be able to go to sleep soon. Let's go. And there it is. There's the 3rd one. Dude, we're doing it. We're actually doing it. Let's go. All right, easy peasy. Now we're just going to make our way back to Ancient Archives for the last time, and we can craft the last rod. And we're back. All right, let's get this done. So the last rod, of course, I need to unlock my lapis lazuli. So let's do that. Okay, lapis, unfavorite it. There we go. And now we can officially craft it. Let's go. This one costs 50,000 cash. We've got all the materials. And there we go, guys. Oh, there we go, dude. It only took 7 hours to craft 2 rods. That is ridiculous. Why do meteors have to be so rare to spawn in certain items? That is crazy. All right, well, let's take a look at our new rod once again. So this one is after 6 perfect catches in a row, it triggers a special mode that boosts the rod's luck by 150% for the next 3 casts. So this one isn't that good. Also, the luck is 25% and the lure speed is 15%. So pretty sucky, but it does have a max kilogram of 55,000, meaning it can catch a Megalodon. And this will be the rod that we're using next. So let's go ahead and equip. Do I have... Oh, wait, I actually have a skin for it. All right, so this is what it looks like normally. Not bad. Pretty cool looking rod. And with the skin, that actually looks kind of cool. It looks super corally. Anyways, let's get outside, let's spawn in a meg, and let's get it going. So, of course, I'm going to need a bunch of my sundial totems back out for this. Now, I'm just going to see you guys once I manage to get a Megalodon to spawn in. Hopefully, it doesn't take a lot of sundial totems. And here we go. Okay, we've spawned into Megalodon. It took a little bit of time, but it's all good because we're on the final stretch, guys. If you made it this far, congratulations. It has been a grueling day, but we are almost done with catching a meg with every single rod, dude. So, let's go ahead and swap out the bait for shark bait. Where is it? All right, here it is. Shark head. Let's go ahead and put it on. Now, I'm pretty sure the lure is going to be terrible. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 18 clicks just to get a mythic fish. That is not what you want. And there we go. Here's the meg. All right, let's see. Is the resilience going to be terrible? Okay, wait, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not too bad. What was the resilience on this one? Was it 10%? How am I doing so good? What is happening? The resilience is terrible, but I'm doing great. Maybe all this tiredness is making me lock in. All right, and I've lost it. No, I lost it. Yeah, if we take a look at the rod, the resilience is literally 8%, dude. And I'm not going to lie, I'm maybe just a little too tired to try and grind it out right now. So let's go back to the trusty deep coral, wherever it is. All right, here it is. Deep coral. I have 4,000 of these. Easy peasy. Let's try again another meg. Oh, there we go. We got the meg. Okay, that is so much easier, dude. That is a pro tip for you guys. If you're ever struggling with resilience on a particular type of rod, literally just put on deep coral, dude. Like, look how easy it is to catch this meg now compared to earlier. It's so much better. All right, an easy peasy. What are we gonna get? Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not even an ancient. But did we get a mutation on it? Let's find out. Because currently there is a mutation surge, actually. So there is a chance. There is a chance. Okay, let's have a look in the backpack. No, dude, it's a normal Megalodon, and on top of that, it's a 55,000 kilogram Megalodon, so it's really small. Because if we take a look at the rod one more time, 55,000 is the max that we can actually get. So it's the biggest that we could have got with the rod, but overall, it's a really small meg. So what would I rate the lost rod? Honestly, 1 out of 10, dude. It is terrible. It was super hard for me to get, and then on top of that, you catch tiny little megs. And if you're not using deep coral, the meg is really, really hard to catch. Honestly, I don't even know why this rod exists. It sucks. This is by far the worst rod we've used yet. But we did catch the meg, so on to the next. Now, the next rod that we're actually going to be using is the no life rod. And this rod I love. But of course, before we get there, we do have to spawn in the meg, so I'll see you guys as soon as it appears. Wow, okay, that was super quick. What was that all about? Dude, I used like 14 sundial totems. All right, so let's pack up in the middle. Once again, we're almost there now, guys. We are almost there. And let's go over to my trusty, where is it? Here it is, no life rod. Now, with the no life rod, currently I've got divine on because of the last video that we did with it, which brings our luck all the way up to 150%. Now, as a little joke, I'm gonna keep deep coral on just to see how good the no life rod is with the deep coral. Like, the resilience should be absolutely insane. Oh, and there it is, the meg. All right, so let's see how easy this will be. Now, obviously, the control bar is massive with the no life rod. It does the slashes, which makes it quicker, and we've got deep coral on. Look at it. This is too easy. This is so easy. And there it is, the Megalodon. Now, are we finally going to get one with a mutation? Let's see. So it's an ancient. All right, let's have a look. Did we get it with a mutation? Oh, we did. Wait, we just got blighted ancient Megalodon. No way. Let me have a look at it. What? Dude, look at this thing. Blighted ancient Megalodon. Oh, dude. It's got like a pink underbelly, red eyes, and it looks so sick. Nah, this is actually too cool, dude. Oh, let's go. All right, well, we only have 3 rods left to go, and that's going to be the Celestial Rod, a Rod of Eternal King, and of course, the Forgotten Fang Rod. So let's get popping the Sundial Totems, and let's move on to the brand new rod that we just crafted, the Celestial Rod. All right, you guys are not going to believe this. I used two Sundial Totems, dude, and we've got another Megalodon. Dude, this is the luck that I needed because it's now 3:30 in the morning. All right, so let me find the new Celestial Rod. Here it is. So this one, like I said, it's after 85 fish. It has some sort of special ability. Now, of course, we're not going to catch 85 fish, so let's ignore that. But the lure speed is 35%, lucky 60%, control is 0.07, and this one actually has the worst resilience yet with 5%, but it does have infinite kilograms. And if we take a look, I actually do have a skin for this rod as well. It's called Lunar Halo. Let's have a look at it. All right, I mean, it's okay. It actually looks worse in my opinion. I'm gonna change back. All right, let's get fishing for the meg. Oh wait, my 8x luck did run out. There is no way I'm catching a meg without 8x luck because right now I am using deep coral. 5% resilience is just too bad, dude. I can't risk it. Oh, we got it already. What? On the 3rd cast? Okay, actually not bad luck at all. And because we are using deep coral, of course, we are kind of cheating because this rod only has 5% resilience, but the Megalodon is coming along pretty nicely here. And here it is. Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not ancient. And let's have a look at this thing. What did we get? Okay, just a normal Megalodon weighing in at 56,000 kilograms. So again, a pretty small meg. So you guys are probably wondering, wait, is the Celestial Rod really good then? Honestly, no. I mean, like I said, it has a really low resilience, really low control. The luck and the lure is fine, but I think the main reason you'd want the Celestial Rod is because of this passive right here. But if you're just trying to get a meg, it's literally a 1 out of 10 once again, or like a 0 out of 10. It's probably even worse than the Lost Rod. But if you were to use it on repeat, maybe the passive would be good enough. I'm not sure, but for Megalodon hunting, it's just not good. We only have 2 rods left to go, dude. Oh, let's go. I'm actually so excited to finish this challenge. And there we go. Okay, that time it took about 50 Sundial Totems, but we've got another Megalodon. All right, let's get it, guys. For the last 2 rods, this should be really, really easy. It's rods that I love to use. You guys have seen me use them a lot of times already. The first one is, of course, Rod of Eternal King. Now, this one is crazy. 160% luck, 50% lure speed, 75,000 max kilogram weight, and of course, you do get some awesome passives as well. So let's go for the meg and close off this challenge with only 1 more rod after this one. And here it is, Megalodon. That only took 4 casts. And here it is, super easy. Okay, it's a normal meg. It's not an ancient. Is it going to be big or is it going to be mutated? Let's see. Okay, open backpack. Let's have a look. Wait, albino Megalodon? Wait, I've not had one of these yet. All right, wait, actually, it looks pretty cool in a weird way. I mean, it's just a white Megalodon. Let's go, dude. Rod of Eternal King is still the king rod. Absolutely epic. And without any time wasted, let's get onto the very final rod. The rod that you can only get once you reach level 750, aka the max level in fish. And that, of course, will be the Rod of Forgotten Fang. So I'll see you guys once I spawn in 1 more Megalodon. There it is, the last Megalodon of the challenge. 11 down, 1 left to go, guys. All right, here we go, dude. I am absolutely exhausted by the end of this, but let's get it. So the last rod we're going to be using is the Rod of Forgotten Fang. Now, this rod gives us a little bit less luck than Rod of Eternal King. It gives us 145% luck, but it has a greater lure speed of 78%. The control and resilience is amazing, and of course, infinite kilogram weight. Now, I've already done 20,000 catches with this rod, so let's get it back on for one last time, and let's catch yet another Megalodon. Now, I am going to put the shark head back on because we no longer have the 8x luck, and honestly, I'm not going to put it on for this one because I already know that this rod is that good. Yep, there it is. One cast and instantly a Megalodon without 8x luck. That's why I didn't need it. And there we go. That is why the Rod of Forgotten Fang is the best rod in the game. Easy peasy catch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. Is it going to be mutated? Let's see. All right, let's have a look. Oh, wait, we actually got a Midas Megalodon. Dude, I've never had one of these. No way. Wait, are these the ones that you can then get chipped away? Hang on a second. We need to go to Ancient Isles, dude. All right, I've made it to Ancient Isles, and this is the Chiseler right here. Now, can you do it with the Midas mutation? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So if we talk to the Chiseler, can you chip the Amber? Oh, is it Amber? Is it not Midas? Oh, it's for Amber. Okay, doesn't matter. All right, well, there we go. That is officially the challenge complete, guys. And if you have a look now, yeah, it's 4:29 in the morning for me. I hope you really enjoyed today's video, guys. It took a lot of effort. In the end, it was over 15 hours of recording and grinding to get every single rod and all of the Megalodons with each rod in the game. Remember, for every 1 new subscriber, I'm adding 2 Robux to the giveaway pot, and there are 29 days left. So get subscribing, guys, and with that, I'll catch you in the next video.